It is gay?レディバードさん。コロネえローラー使うとお客さんにもペンキ塗ることができる何それローラーって何今もできるってこと？Excuse me, everybody. Hello, everybody. I'm here early today, everybody. It's a day. Hello, everyone. Excuse me. Hello, how have you been doing today? Awful. How are the Bobbies doing? Just kidding. I don't give a damn. I'm doing fine. I just like to be contrarian. Oh my god, happy cake day, cold stand. Welcome in today. Oh, that's not birthday. That's just Odd Place 2023. That's base. Who's Bobby? You're a Bobby. Strong story? Meow. I mean, ba. 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 Australia ready for discount Halloween candy? You're goddamn right I'm ready for discount Halloween candy. Bah. I'm happy to see you again too, Bobbies. Hello everybody. I hope you're having a nice day, Bobbies. What I was gonna say was, I know. What was I gonna say? Astrea was gonna say, Australia was gonna say, oh, right, I need to take my drugs. Where are they? I need to take my drugs because my brain is going... Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? It's Wednesday, blah. You like the bars? I like the bars too. I think the bars are fun. Oh, Concerta. I found it. Chat, I'm off. No more amphetamines. Chat, we're no longer taking meth. The meth made me cranky. Did you know that, chat? You like my ba ba? Oh ba! You had meth? Yes, I had prescribed meth. Wait, why is it quiet? What the heck? Sorry, chat. I was like, why is it silent? It feels weird. It's because I didn't have my BGM on like an idiot. Anyways, what I was saying, chat, is that I had meth, but not anymore because the meth made me cranky. So I'm doing diet meth now. Oh, no, actually, I was on diet meth before, and now I'm on meth zero. Yeah, now I'm on meth zero. You seem a little bit out of this world? Yes. It's cause I'm watching Korone. It's cause Korone looks cute as all hell. And I like watching Korone. Meth sugar-free, yeah, basically. Can we react to Korone stream? Just kidding. Oh my god, thank you, Sensei Karasu, for checking in. Oh, wait, I have a thing. Wait. Chotto. We have a stream thing. Stream elements. I got something. Wait, are you still waking up? No, I've been awake for like 2 hours now, although I'm pretty sleepy. I've been awake for some time now. It's just that I'm like, I don't have the energy. But we're going at it anyways. You know why? Because you're goddamn right. Because I'm a girl boss. Redeems. Okay, let's see. Hold on, something. Channel point. Okay, what is my channel point redeem thing? Or my channel points. Okay, let me do something. Let's see. Okay. Oh, wait, chat, it works. Hold on. Before you redeem your check-in thingy. Wait. Before you redeem your check-in thingy. Okay, now try. Okay, do it now. Okay, check in now. Oh, do it now. Do it. Yippee! So now everyone who checks in will get to stamp their card. Yada! So if you're on Twitch and you want to check in, we have a new toy. Or if you check in, you'll be able to see it. How do I check in? I don't know how you check in on YouTube. I think you have to give me money. I don't know. Chicken? No, not chicken. It's on Twitch only for people that check in, because Twitch has been doing a really bad job at checking in. I think, okay, so if I get a YouTube super chat, it'll stamp the card. If I get a Twitch channel point redeem, it'll check a card. If I get a new subscription, it'll give you a stamp. You need a double account. Yeah. So yeah, if you check in, it'll give you a stamp, and if you collect 10 10 stamps, then you get a free kiss from Astrea. Yeah, I don't know what else to do other than that. But look, chat. It gives you a little Bobby stamp. I designed the stamp myself. Yeah, so whenever you do it, it'll like have your little thing and it'll be like a loyalty card. Now I'm saddened. I think we'll make it work somehow with Twitch. I'm not certain how, but we'll make it work. Let me go to filters. Properties. Oh no, I'll just leave it like that actually. But yeah, I'll show you guys what it looks like when I stamp a card. Stamp, card stamp button. Stamp a card. See, it gives you a little Bobby stamp. I designed it yesterday. Boop. There's my Bobby stamp. Got imperator, and then you get a Bobby stamp like that. Yippee, thank you for checking in. And I'll make this a little smaller in the corner. But yeah, whenever you check in, it'll give you a little thing. Yeah. Yeah, so as long as you keep checking in, we'll be able to do that. So yeah, that's what was one of the things that I was implementing before I go. Something I got. See? But you can only do it once per day. If you do it many times per day, I'm gonna be upset with you. So you have to make sure you only check in once. Or actually, you can check in... Oh, you can get 2 stamps. 1 stamp at the beginning and then another stamp at the end of the stream. Wait, why isn't chat working? Chat, where the heck did you go? Streamlabs. Chat, why isn't chat on screen? Also, chat, my nipples are sensitive. Oh! No, you guys are back. Hi. Oh, hi everyone. Wow, that took a while. Loyalty cards. I have to figure out a way to make it work for YouTube. So blunt? It's true. I think that's because my period is soon. So like a check-in, check-out redeem? Yep. This is too much knowledge. Do you not want to know about it? Oh my gosh, let me see, Astrea. This is $4.99. Let me see if it works. Yes, it works! Hold on! Hold on! I have to allow it to go through! Hold on. Wow, it worked! It had a problem. Hold on, let me go on to Etsy. Woohoo! Your nipples are not within my field of interest, really? What the heck? For realsies? Why? Why do you hate me? What did I even do? Why? Not too much knowledge, not too good start. It's not too much until you get the actual hex codes and internal measurements. That's crazy. I'm just playing with it today, chat. Thank you so much for coming in, Bommies. I hope you're having a very fun day. I hope you're having a good life. I wish nothing but good vibes for all of you today. All of you. Not just my Bobbies, but everyone watching, even if you were a lurker. You hear me, chat? Are you hearing me, chat? Dun 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 Only good vibes, okay? Yeah, I hope today's a good day. I too also hope that today is a good day. You know what else I say? Today is the day that we do reacts. Today is the react day. Today is a react day. Today we react on the stream. Overlay, OBS overlay is good vibes. Only happy ones, no sad ones, ever. Now let me pull up my react one. Okay, chat, we're gonna do a little bit of a baby react. Okay, chat? We're gonna do a little bit of a baby react. How long do you think it'll take me to do react content? Where the heck is it? I was given a playlist. Chat, we're on the grind. I'm gonna be fully transparent with you guys. Alright, ready, chat? I'm gonna be fully transparent with you motherfuckers. Listen up. React content. It's doing wonders in the YouTube algorithm. And my editor was like, Astrea, you wanna blow up? You wanna go to the moon, Astrea? And I'm like, yes, I wanna be the slimiest. Just kidding, I don't wanna be slimy. But he was like, you wanna go to the moon? And I was like, yes, sir. And he was like, watch these ones because they're all proven to do good in the YouTube algorithm. And I was like, no freaking way. Are you for real right now, bro? And they were like, yes, they're all proven videos that go crazy in the YouTube algo. And I was like, no fucking way, bro. And he was like, yes fucking way. And he said, if you wanna blow up and then act like you don't know nobody. None of your business. So we should watch comments from the hub. My dreams. True, an apparition. Also, bye-bye, Internet Mouse. Thank you for coming. Also, thank you everyone for checking in today. Thank you, Sensei Karasu. Thank you, Novum. Thank you, Coolstan. Thank you, Silver. Thank you, Sensei Karasu again. Thank you, Silver. Welcome in Novum. Thank you, in Peroni. Welcome in Snowbird. Welcome in Darkside. Welcome in Dreaded Outcast. Welcome in Sadness Martin. Welcome in Bromska. Welcome in Emperor. And welcome in number one. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. A wonderful one, okay? Okay, not just a good one, but a wonderful one. Okay, ready? The algorithm demands sacrifice. Hail to the algorithm. You're goddamn right, okay? Okay, chat. Alright. Let me put this thing on the side here. Let me close this. Let me put this over here. Let me close this. Let me close that. Let me close this. Welcome in, I hope you're doing well. Okay, so on the YouTube algo we got... Well, I have a long list of potential ones. They didn't all embed, but let's see. Let's see. There's a lot of links. I was given... Ooh! Guys, I think we need to watch a beginner's guide to Hoshomari. I think that would be a very informative video for us all to watch right now, okay, Tom? This is like a good video, I think. Methinks. What do you think, chat? It's good. It's good. Beginner's Guide to Hoshomari. Let's see. Let's take a look-see.
Welcome to the Beginner's Guide to...
I'm Honey! I'm Honey! I'm Honey! I'm Is this the Bobbies we're supposed to watch? Yes. I'm Honey. I'm Honey. Chat, am I making a good react face? Chat, am I making a good react face? Watch this. Am I doing good? Good. Woo! Chat, we have to react harder. Chat, we have to react harder. Not enough gay? Listen, man, I'm not gonna say anything, but... Hosomarin. Ahoy. Oh, yeah, straight to the thumbnail. Hell yeah, brother!
男子40歳
Damn, she is 40, chat.
From Hololive Gen 3 Fantasy comes the beloved captain of the Hosho's pirate crew, Hosho Marin. Let's go, Yoshi! Sencho, as she's often called, is a bold VTuber who is very eager to share her passion. In every sense of the word. She's known as the horny VTuber, having encouraged loot artworks and dojins of herself since her very first stream. She
Ahoy! Yeah, chat. Excuse me, why haven't you guys made any loot artwork of me yet? This is a very important question, chat. Why isn't there any lewd artwork of Astrea Colornatura, guys? Sorry, chat. I don't mean to burst your bubble, but WTF? I'm sorry, chat. I don't mean to burst a bubble, but why isn't there enough? Why isn't there Astrea Dolgen? Sorry, I'm busy. It's okay. I understand. You guys hate me. It's fine. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. You guys, you can hate me or whatever. Like, just tell me you don't like me. That's fine. Gotta call in the commish. Yeah, maybe just a bit. You hate me! Yeah, I'm waiting for the Astrea Dojin. Loki? Me and Shondo? Yeah, what if me and Shondo had a Dojin collab? That would be so cute. Excuse me, whore! I'm married! Oh my god, I love that clip so much. Wait, do I bring that clip up, chat? I'm sorry, I'm gonna get sidetracked like 10 billion times. Excuse me, whore! I'm married!
I asked God for water.
What? Bring up the clip. Shondo Starbucks. Excuse me, whore! I'm married!
So the other day I was going
to my local Starbucks,
and when
I got to the barista
not only
had the audacity to be a woman,
derogatory, but
but
also
to talk to me.
This is
Unacceptable!
So in
No uncertain terms, I scream, excuse me, whore! I'm married!
Do not flirt with me! As I proceeded
See the
to show her
shower.
my phone wallpaper and wallet photos, which were both of my live fallen shadow, and then I proceeded to
Growl at her until police arrived to escort me out. So how was your guys' days?
Sounded like you had a very eventful day. I hope that you enjoyed it. That was very basic.
I love her so much. Excuse me, whore! I'm married! Did you memorize it? Yes, because it's my favorite one. I did memorize it because it's my favorite Shondo clip. It's not called sidetracking when it's called reacting. It's called transformative work. You're goddamn right. Classic woman derogatory. I love her so much. She's so cool. She's my favorite. But anyway, sorry.
is infamous for being an assertive, flirtatious masochist, often uploading quite yabe MMD videos. Yes, she has a thing for hypnotism. Oh, and don't even get me started on her love for BL. That's one religion Sister Marin is a devout follower of.
Ah.
None of these things are secret, by the way. Like I said previously, she's quite open to share her great passions in every sense of the word.
Oh my god. Oh, this is how BL boys feel like when they receive this. Wow! Whoa! Astrea and Peppa feet doujinshi? What? I'm sorry. What? I don't think any Bobby will carry your photo in a wallet. Excuse you! I am most deserving to be in a boy's wallet. Wait, that could mean a lot of different things. Nice. Hi, Fashion. Welcome in. Wait, chat. Should I sing a Hosho Marin song so that you guys know how devoted of a fan I am? Should I sing a Hosho Marin song so that you guys can see how devoted of a follower? Keychain, no. Oh, you'll put my keychain in your wallet? That sounds sick. Let's see. A Hosho Marin song. Let's see. Yes, my throat is fine. I will die. Some of you may die, but it is a sacrifice that I am willing to make. And that means I'm willing to put my voice on the line. Why isn't it working? Why do I not find it? Where is it? Wait, let me try it again. 魅惑を隠す箱秘宝に香る危なげな I don't like that one either. My voice cracked. Hold on. Ready, chat. 魅惑を隠す箱秘宝に香る危なげな Dangerous marine smell. Ahoy! これあげたら君たちになんて言うべきかな探しててのは船長そんな口立ってたまだどうかなお二人より見るよ敵もうちょっといいかなさそうが熱の赤極上海賊の秘宝それは私あれが溢れたぞよ香りをとかごわからないで開けてみてセクシー世界一スーパーピチピチぶっちゃけ船長つまかえたくない You're gonna get that treasure Maybe tasting me 私の甘さが欲しいでしょあはい But up a boy 秘宝の鍵を優しくさして箱の扉マジで早くやってAhoy! Ahoy! Why does your model have a confused look on her face? Does she really look confused? We will sail the seven seas 七つの歌が愛を The more sun smiling with glee Shining ocean of marine Now please grant my dearest dream Open up this box Open it right now Or I will scream Sama nanga ya Agera! 日のもう我慢できない You're gonna get that pleasure Maybe love me 私のすべてを手に入れて金銀財宝はしかねでしょう She will want it all 誰が助けてマジで遠慮しすぎ君たち何考えてんのあくれる電話かつぼだから意味をすぐ開けてよあなたYeah? Yeah? A swindle fooling around doing spontaneous karaoke? Why would I fool around? It was nice, you like. Oh yeah, yeah, but up a boy. Wait, why did I do the thing? Ahoy! She makes me blush, chat.
She doesn't discriminate. She's horny for everyone. Boys, horny. Girls, horny. Herself, horny. Lollies, jailed. Insect videos,
I'm sorry.
still horny.
Wait, we
Fellow
can't be
members,
horny for
ultra
long.
horny. Indeed, to
Bruh.
Marine, being horny is no longer a state. It's a way of life. How did
Goddamn
it get to
right.
this point? Well, according to her, it was after she found her father's porn stash when she was 5 years old. Yago's dream.
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. What? She found what? You didn't know? I somehow remember her being like older than that. I didn't know that she found it when she was 6. I thought she found it when she was a teenager. But she found it when she was 6? Monka?
Dream was already being destroyed even before it existed. Beyond her love for all things loot, she's a big anime and manga fan, even drawing many of her favorite characters growing up. Oh yeah, she's a pretty good artist. Look at them drawing skills! Additionally, she and Fubuki are big Toho fans. It's absolutely heartwarming seeing them fangirling so hard when meeting soon. The creator of Toho himself.
無理じゃない
Except the fact Sencho
無理
almost died.
ちょっとじゃあちょっとお二人ずつちょっと自己紹介とどうしたら好きなところを一つ。
Sencho's passionate personality is a big charm of hers, and it is just as explosive whenever she loses her temper.
Every dad has a porn stash? I mean, I know that, but I didn't... You know what, the details, I shouldn't... I'm just gonna... Marin, ahoy! 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 Hi! Oh, hi, welcome in! Hosho Marin is horny. In other words, interesting news! Water is wet.
Marin's screams definitely come from the heart.
I'm horny.
Sencho is quite eager to reach out to her overseas viewers, whom she tenderly addresses as the overseas sexy guys and ladies.
Oh, me! I'm an overseas sexy guys and ladies! Wait, Marin is horny? Yeah, she is. I love Sencho. Hi! I love Hosho Marin.
Often attempting to communicate in English herself. This results in various degrees of success.
What's your world favorite fuck?
But her efforts truly are quite endearing.
このライブさあどちらどれ宝生パイレーツクラブキャプテンビューティフルガール宝生マリンです
This is
I could listen to it all day long. And so, did her English come to be known as Maringlish?
Maringlish.
One time, Sencho hosted a Reddit meme tournament
Oh
with the help of the
my
legend Kiryu
God.
Koko, in which she even managed to involve covers
A moment of silence for Kiryu Koko. Never forget. Okay, moment of silence over.
CEO, the best girl, Yago.
Hi, Captain Martin. I think you are the only one idol.
Sencho does her best to learn English, even if it does result in various degrees of success.
What is your favorite fetish in your country?
You'll get there, Sencho. Never give up!
Never give up.
Super lit! Thanks!
I'm honey
Believe it or
I'm
not,
honey.
Sencho is an idol. I know, quite shocking. Her famous idol step is more like ice skating, and she
Yeah.
gets exhausted after 5 seconds of mild exercise.
Yeah.
But once you hear her sing, all doubts you may have are instantly wiped away. She truly has a lovely
I
singing
love
voice.
Hosho
To
Marin
prove my
singing.
point, here's a few recommendations. Starting with her iconic song,
声を上げて
Ahoy! 我ら
作詞家だ
Hosho It's incredibly
海
catchy,
賊だ
upbeat, and the lyrics embody everything about Marin as a whole. Unison is an experimental song capable of making you fall into a hypnotic trance as you are drowned in Marin's voice. Truly
Marin.
a piece of art. Her cover of Bloody Stream is simply glorious. And finally, one of my personal favorites, Earphone Romance. An appropriate name as it made my ears fall in love with it. If you
Oh
are
my
a Toho
gosh,
fan,
Coco
I
might
would
be one of the
definitely
most
recommend
important
you listen to the
detailers.
entire
I
Against
agree.
Tokyo Holoism album. It's amazing.
I'm honey
Being a pirate, you'd never think Sencho would be that good at races. But then you remember she's just cosplaying as a pirate, who just so happens to be one of Hololife's best Mario Kart racers.
Damn
and trust
right.
me, she was just as surprised as everyone else. In the second
That's
Holo New Year
crazy.
Cup, Sencho was yet another underdog who somehow managed to achieve an impressive third place in the finals. Only below
Wow.
the racing monsters,
So how good are you at
Minato
Mario
Aqua and the
Kart?
Asher Flash herself, Oshimachi
Oshimachi
Suisei. However, her amazing skill was further solidified in the third Holo New Year Cup, once again placing third. And let me tell you, third place in Hololive is no joke. Her competition is so good, they're more akin to living storms than people. It's honestly
Oh
quite
my
scary to
God.
have navigated through that, not once, but twice, so
Oh
consistently
my
is quite
God.
amazing. Truly a multi-talented pirate, one worthy of the
Marin
title,
best
the
racist
Crimson
before.
Storm Voyager. And I must say, Marin's smug trash talk is truly priceless.
Wow.
Noel,
It's been almost 2 decades since I played. It's been almost 10 years since I played. Good God, to get one against all the CPUs but not sweaty enough to win online. True, that's literally me. That's literally me.
ラミーさんあカナタ
はい
ごめんねちょっと手つなごっつったんだけどあまりのすごさに
うるせえ
すいませんねどうもなんかすいません
Shut up, Pekora!
あれペコラちゃんどこにいたのペコラちゃん
That is true. That is fucking mighty.
On the Minecraft server, Marin is a member of Akukin Kensetsu, usually aiding its CEO, Minato Aqua, in interviewing and recruiting other members. Though she often prefers to tease the highly bullyable Onion instead. But most notably, it is in the server where one can see her very own ship, the legendary Aquamarine Go!
Aquamarine!
Named as such for being a collaborator.
A moment of silence for Aqua. Damn, chat, is this the end of Hololive? Damn, is it over for Hololive? Okay, it's not over, but like, damn, We really be out here, huh? How say out? It's not easy every shoujo. Yeah, but like they're kind of losing out on a lot of stuff nowadays. Like they used to be on top, and now they're kind of like not. Get it out. That one was a good one. That one was a good one, chat. I said top, and then I said not. Sorry. But anyways.
Collaborative project between the two. The Hosho pirates can finally sail the high seas.
これをあげて搾取後だ我らをそうかいぞく断コンパス片手に旗を上げこの海を着
Moment of silence for Gorgora. Okay. Chat! No, you think I'm stupid? That's the third graduated talent! That's the third graduated talent in this video, chat!
And the ship is gone. Well, back to being shipless pirates we go.
I'm Honey.
Among her multitude of talents, there is no doubt that Sencho is the alpha flirt
We still have Ollie! W Ollie!
She's aware of people's
Pecoraccia!
comfort levels, and will regulate herself when she knows that others, like Pecora for example, might be genuinely uncomfortable with it. In fact, it is quite clear that Marin has some of the greatest social insight stats in the entirety of Hololive. She exudes charisma, and is able to get along with pretty much anyone and skillfully lead conversations during collabs. The knowledge she has acquired from her life experience is often noticeable, and this is but one of many reasons as to why she's called
Larissa
a boomer.
is new.
Of course, she denies it and still claims to be 17. Second season. Whether it being during collabs or simply by herself, whenever Marin is on screen, one is guaranteed to have a good time. She
Shout
shines
out
both
to
as a
our
solo
Marin.
storyteller and in social interactions. Pecora, Aqua, Ayame. All
Moment of silence. This is looking bleak. Is VTubing dying? VTuber reaction clickbait title, goddamn right. Is VTubing dying? How long is this video? Oh yeah, this is, let's see, 58k 3 years ago. That's how outdated it can be in 3 years? That's monka.
shy introverts. And what else do they all have in common? Their hearts were won over by this mature shining jewel of the seas. All along, the Hosho pirates were rich beyond measure. For the greatest treasure of the seven seas, the real pirate booty you could call it, was Marin's smile. The true One Piece is right here, everyone. We shall proudly follow the captain to the ends of the world.
Anything for you, my queen.
Ahoy! これらに参戦、宝生海賊団船長の宝生マリンです。Thank you for watching. Consider flirting with the subscribe button.
Ahoy! Awesome, that one was a beginner's guide to Hosho Marin. Very cute. I thought that was very cute. I love that. I love Marin. She is my favorite Sencho, and she's so cute, and I love her beyond all everything in the world. This video was by Dreamworlds, which you should probably go give them a subscribe. Here, I'll put the link in chat for you guys. Ahoy! Ahoy! 君たちになってるべきかな探しててのは船長。That was a very cute video. I like that. Go give it a like. I want to hold Marin's hand. I want to put her fingers in my mouth, but you didn't hear that from me. But you didn't hear that from me. Ahoy, boy. Ahoy. She's so cute. Yeah, she's my favorite Oshi from Hololive. Definitely my favorite one. I actually cosplayed Hosho Marin too. She's so cool. I'm Honey. Me too, man. All the time. Ahoy, boy. But I also sing これをあげて搾取行だ我ら放送海賊団コンパス片手に肩を上げこの海を弱しちゃうよそろついておいで Wait, where can I put it? 保証前にhouse? 保証前にahoy. They don't have it, but what was it to this one? Let's sing a little ahoy. これあげたら君たちにな Bye! Oh, chat, if you couldn't see, I'm really obsessed with learning all the dances from 保証前にちょちは二人は誰 I am a freak, yeah, I have to say. これをあげて搾取行だこれをあげて搾取行だ我ら放送海賊団コンパス片手に肩を上げこの海をチャウしちゃうよそろついておいで共にやほよほ酒は最高の日にようこそががSorry, chat. Ahoy. 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 I love Hosho Marin more than anything in this world. She is Omega Idol. All eyes on me, all eyes on you. All eyes on me. I want when I grow up, chat. When I grow up and I become a big girl, when I become a big girl and do big girl things, I want to become Hosho Marinu. Will you make me your Sancho? Wait, if I'm not a Sancho, then what am I gonna be, chat? Should I be... What am I? You're Ephemelia? That doesn't really roll off the tongue. Astrea Taicho. Yosoro! Oh my god, my Ramcho? Ramcho is kind of funny. Ramcho! Ramcho. It sounds like rancho, which means ranch in Spanish. I would prefer you love yourself more than anyone else. Okay, yeah, sure. And I hope that I fart fucking cotton candy and pee out rain clouds and rainbows. Astrea el pirata del rancho. Stop! That would be damn funny though, wouldn't it? That would be pretty funny, but in all serious, in no uncertain terms, EpiPen, what? What? Ahoy! 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 Well, yeah, that one was Hosho Marinu. Hosho Marinu. Miwaku wo kakusu hako. Hiho ni 아분하게 나 에피밀리아드야 에피모토? No! Well, I guess I could be. Besides, I'm horny. The other marine quote that stuck with me was, please remove the ribbon from your tits, okay? But why are you calling us an ahoy? Your mother, that's why. We are farm animals. You guys are smelly, shitty sheep. Sheep. You smell like barn animals. You smell like a baka. Well, you can see Astrea is horny. They're on her head. I'm horny. Can you see, chat? They're on my head. I'm horny. You can see because they're on my head. I'm horny. And don't take it out of context, you freaks! Anyways, chat. You know what time it is? Now that we reacted to one whole video of Hoshomarinu. Sorry, chat. I got a little distracted. Hold on. Oh.
Now please grant my dearest dreams. Open up this box. Open it right now, or I will scream sayonara.
Let's be. Do you think if you'll be horny enough, you'll be admitted into Hololive? I guess there's only one way to find out. I guess there's only one way to find out. Now, isn't there? I guess there's only one way to find out. Okay, playtime's over. No more Hoshomarinu. And with this, Astrea's VTuber career changed drastically. It did not. It did not. Sorry, I got distracted. I forgot how good that music video was. I forgot how good that music video was. I can't meet it. Who dare contact me on the telephone? Nobody. Okay, chat, and now with that, we have gone over our hour segment, meaning I now have to forcefully, against my will, play Power Wash Simulator. I now have to play Power Wash Simulator. So yeah, it's time to play Power Wash Simulator 2. Have any of you guys watched Power Wash Simulator 2 by chance? Also, why'd you blank me, Sensei Kayasu? What did I do? Let's go Power Wash Simulator 2. Oh my god, what if we make this the ultimate react stream where we put Power Wash Simulator 2 and then we put how to say, and then we put I used to want to VTuber, played it a lot, but she graduated, so oh my god. You didn't even react to the videos you had prepared. Yes, I did. The Hoshomari one was the one that I had prepared. That was the video to react to. Beginner's Guide to Hoshomari. I get up. Do you know what I mean, child? Nami nami na mapani na yatsubin buchake sencho tsubasa itakunai. You're gonna get that treasure, maybe taste to me. Watashi no tsubasa wa oni ne. Ahoy. Do you know what I mean? Oh, then my bad for misunderstanding. Tell the electric chair with you. Okay, it's time to power wash my simulator. I power my wash until I simulate. Do you know what I mean, chat? Do you ever just power your wash until you simulate? Seppuku. Ferroni, no! I power my wash until I simulate. Do you ever power your wash until you simulate, chat? Also, am I too tiny on the screen? Do you want me to be a little bigger? I get me there. Simple power wash later. What did you just say to me and my mother? What in the hell are you saying about my mother? I get me there. Why did it change the fucking parameters of this goddamn Forsaken app? Chotto matte yo. I once power washed the rugs, if that counts. Actually, I power washed some windows the other day, chat. Are you proud of me? Don't say you're proud of me. Did you just wash it did you just call it Power Wash Simulator? Yeah, is it not Power Wash Simulator? It's Power Wash Simulator. Simulator. Power Wash Simulator. I know I'm wash normal with dishes. Does that count? Apparently I got hate for power washing fucking dishes. They're like, Astrea, just use the dishwasher. And to that I say, shut up. Oh my god, it's so loud. Filters. Okay. Stimulator. Oh, stimulator. Oh, it's power wash stimulator. Understood. Also, is it too loud for me to go? Hold on, let me go like this instead. There you go. I powered my washer and was only accused of domestic kind of way. What are you saying? Oh, I can close the door. There's a gnome! There's a gnome! Look at the gnome! Okay, the access storage is a map. Okay, map. And the upstairs home base. Muckingham, haha. Okay, time to turn off the kill the gnome. I want to. Wait, I'm on the map though. What's the motherfucking situation? Look at that cat. Hi, Ulysses. Hi, Bubbles. Squeaker. Yay! Okay, access during the country map. I'm at the country map. Let me in. Oh, there we go. Great news. Alright. Let's go, chat. We're gonna power wall. Do I have to power this wash, chat? Low-key? Low-key, chat? I'm gonna power your wash until I simulate. Wait, I need more water. Why does anyone ever use anything other than this? Also, I press R to rotate. No, not my wash. Oh, please do. You can wash a bus, but can you wash your sins? My love has got humor. She's a giggle at a funeral. And everybody's disapproval. Should've worked her sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Every Sunday's getting more bleak. Fresh poison each week. We were born sick, I heard them say it. Command me to be well. Amen. 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 Take me to church. I'll worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies. I'll tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that death is death, a good God, and let me give you my life. Take me to church. I'll worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies. I'll tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that death is death, a good God, and let me give you my life. Do you know what I mean, chat? Do you know what I mean, chat, or no? Perhaps you don't, and that's okay. I don't expect you plebeians to understand. When you pee a morning wood, am I right? What? I know what you mean. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad we're all on the same page about this one. Okay, time to destroy the side of this freaking... Let's go down and clean the thingies here, chat. Ooh, chat, how... I love playing Power Wash Simulator. Look at how clean and nice and tidy this is leaving my truck. I have to clean all edges of the tire. Oh yeah, baby. Gotta make sure I get all the grime, the hubcap. Oh yeah. Australia's the strongest pisser washer. You're goddamn right. You'd be hard pressed to find another power washer as dedicated to their craft as I am. Don't pay attention to the silly phrases, Astrea. But I have to. They're what stimulate my brain. Do you know what I mean? Chat, have you ever had a hyperfixation before? If so, please tell me about it. Please tell me about all of your hyperfixations because it'll make me feel good about listening to people. I love listening to people and all the things they tell me. Especially when it's a bad decision. Oh, tell me about all your bad decisions in life. Oh, I should hold like a confessional stream. Where you guys tell me all of your deepest confessions. I think that would be very funny. MTG color identities? Yes, often. Really? Chat, you make bad decisions often? Like what? Yeah, that sounds great. You don't have that kind of time? Oh, trust me, I have that kind of time. Especially if you pay me. Especially if you pay me, because then I'll make even more time. Oh, can I be the therapist this time? Oh my god, we should do a therapy stream. We should not do a therapy stream. But for the sake of this hypothetical, we should do a therapy stream where you pay me to be your therapist. And I'll sit here and I'll be like, uh-huh. Uh-huh. And how does that make you feel? Uh-huh. And then I'll give you my advice, even though it's bad, probably. And then I'll be like, well, now. You know what I mean? My hyperfixation history, or do you want to know about the history? Do you want to hear about the Mexican Revolution? I would love to hear about the Mexican Revolution. The sins are numerous and bound from this world portal. Which confession do you want? All of them. All of them. Did you purposely get your wife pregnant so that she doesn't leave? Did you trap her? Did you reverse baby trap her? You know how like women... You know how some women are like, oh, I'm gonna have a baby so that he can't leave? Did you do that to your wife instead? Wait, how long have you been married before that? Did you bait? Was it all just a ploy to keep her married to you? Because honestly, that would be based. Isn't that called marriage? I don't know. I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. I'm not married. I've never been in... Chat, did I tell you that I've never dated anyone ever? I once ate a bad soup and that ruined your life? Really? How did the soup ruin your life? Tell me more about that. Neither have I. No way. Chat, can you believe that Astrea Colornatura has never had a boyfriend? Would you believe that statement? But it's a true one. Nah, I just stopped at the stop trying part. Oh, understood. Understood. Chat, did you know that Astrea Colornatura has never had a boyfriend? 60% believe? Really? No, I'm being for real. I've never had a boyfriend because boys don't like me, apparently. Not enough to date me, I guess. Good, they're smelly. Really? I thought boys were kind of cute sometimes, but not all the time. Maybe sometimes. What is this? X'd out? Oh, that they're smelly? Or that I've never had a boyfriend? Same but with girls. Well, the soup and another very controversial thing triggered gull and bar system, and then I got full body paralysis, and now I am. What? Is it the Panera? Did you get it from Panera soup? Also, if you have full body paralysis, then how the heck are you typing? Oh my god, do you have speech to text? That would be so sick. That boys don't like you? Oh. That's true. Boys do seem to like me. But I'm too scared to date any of them because I've never dated any boys. And that seems really scary, chat. What do you mean people just like you? Sounds like a great way to manipulate. You know what? I think dating people is a good way to let boys manipulate you. What do you think, chat? What do you think, chat? They tell me, oh, Astrea, you're pretty. You're trying to manipulate me! You're trying to manipulate me, chat! They say, Astrea, you look very nice today. I like your outfit. And I say, you're trying to manipulate me! You're trying to manipulate me! You're trying to kill me! They're gonna kidnap me and they're gonna sell me to the highest bidder! And I don't want that. That's why I don't date boys. average for Latinas. What do you mean? Scary? What do you mean? I just don't know how to talk to girls. I recovered a lot. That's good. Astrea, wanna go to Chinese takeout? You're trying to take me to Chinese takeout so that we get dinner, and then you're trying to poison me. You're trying to poison me and give me full body paralysis. You're trying to give me lupus. How do you even get lupus? I once learned to be in the spoiled beach skewer hours later to have the worst two in school. Oh my god. Reasonable crash out. That's why we either call you pissy nerd. Oh my god, you're pretty now. Do it bad. No! No! You're trying to manipulate me. God dang it, chat. I got called pretty. Now I have no choice but to ban him from my chat because he's trying to manipulate me. He's trying to gaslight me. Chat, he's trying to gaslight me. Full body paralysis isn't bad. It's just ignore the initial hallucinations. Understood. I have hallucinations all the time. Does that make me a more high-value woman? Does that make me a high-value female, chat? Does seeing hallucinations make me a high-value female? Also, chat, we should listen to some music. She just asked the people if she's hallucinating. Ask to the people she's hallucinating. Oh my god, this is so many layers, chat. This is a multi-layer hallucination. Hi, Kenny, are you dead? I haven't heard from you in like 10 billion years. Does that mean you're dying? Everyone, shout out to Kenneth. Tell him not to die and that he's doing a great job. Me off today. Oh my gosh, wow, I'm so proud of you. Happy holidays.
It's up to you, New York, New York.
Yep, I think I will order something nice for lunch. Good, you're working very hard. That makes you a highly medicated ram? Oh, let's go. No, I'm meditated. I'm meditated. God. Please don't die today. Yes. Tomorrow maybe, but today no. Not today. I'm gonna be a part of it. New York, New York.
And if you can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you. New York, New York.
Okay, now we're inside. Now we're inside the truck. This bad boy can fit so many demons inside of it. You're goddamn right. Oh, I dropped some crazy lore in the Discord yesterday, and then everyone was like, Lamau, that's not corporal punishment. That's like aggravated assault. And I was like, what? I was like, wait. So yeah, chat's trying to manipulate me. Washing a car in October sounds tempting. Oh, I have to wash my car. And it is also October for me. Oh my lord. The needle incident? Yeah. Duh. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. Chat, I love Power Wash Simulator. Look at how good we're tearing up this rock, chat. Isn't it look good? It's a good game. It's a really good game. I love Power Wash Sim. Power Wash Simulator. Power Wash Simulator. Power Wash Simulator. Look at how good I'm tearing up this grime, chat. Oh yeah, baby. just a constant stream. Oh my lord. I need to stab people first? Understood. Oh, chat, it's time for me to go on a fun little spree where I end up... Oh, chat, did you know that I went to a chocolate place yesterday? It was very fun, and I also got a milkshake, and it was very yummy, and it was also disgusting at the same time, but I loved it. Yeah, second game looks really good. I know, right? The dirt looks nice, and so does the thing. Oh, look. Power wash up and coming. What happened to our first power wash business? Did we do a bad job? It's to be stabbed in the diabetic world. Stab or be stabbed? Okay, I stab other people. In Minecraft, guys. In Power Wash Simulator. Wouldn't it be crazy if Power Wash Simulator had a PvP? Wouldn't it be crazy if Power Wash Simulator did a PvP version? They released PvP Power Wash Simulator? Where you have to try and like kill another person by spraying them enough time with water. And you're supposed to become the dirtiest little demon. You know what I mean? Like you're like a grime demon and your goal is to extinguish everyone else's grime but keep yourself dirty. And whoever power washes the other like clean first wins. I mean loses? No, wins, yeah. Isn't that basically Splatoon? Shh, don't worry about it. It's reverse Splatoon. Sounds like a Super Soaker match. Yeah. I believe Power Wash PvP is called Splatoon. No, it isn't, because you're making... In Splatoon, you're making yourselves dirty. And in this thing, we're making ourselves clean. It's reverse Splatoon. I think you'd really like DK Bonanza. I don't have a Switch, silly goose. But DK Bonanza does look like a really good game. I also wanted to play the new Pokemon game, even though everyone says it's ass. Chat, what was the last Pokemon game that you played? Chat, what was the last Pokemon game that you played? It's not ass? People are just mad that it was expensive. Pokemon Red? Really? The last Pokemon game I played was Pokemon Sun and Moon. Emerald? Holy balls. You guys have like been out of Pokemon for like a while. It's the last good one? Really? Oh wait, have I not been in Power Wash Simulator? Oopsie poopsie. Oopsie poopsie. I played the new one, ZA, and it's okay. I bought Let's Go Pikachu, and it was kind of like disappointing. When that came out for the Switch 1, Let's Go Pikachu was kind of sad, low-key. 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 ZA gets better as you get more into the story, Lamel, but how many times can you play as Ash Ketchum before it gets boring? You know what I mean?
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them was my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. These Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch them all. I know it's my destiny, Pokemon. Oh, you're my best friend. In the world we must defend. Pokemon, gonna catch them all so true. I will live full of truth. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, I'm gonna catch them all.
Anyways, chat. Is the video game too loud? Honestly, I'm just mad at Nintendo. Mad at Nintendo in general, period. No, that seems to be everyone's consensus. They really do need to, like... They really do need to
come back with a real plan and a real strategy, because their public perception right now is not. It is not good. It is not good at all. They need to hire a big PR team because it is not. They are not giving. Kirby Air Raiders. Low-key, I really like the concept of Mario Kart World. Have to say. As much as I hate it. Most of the complaints I saw was the price was compared over. Yeah, people are saying that the games are like not amazing. I mean, I'm sure, how do I say? For people that are already getting Mario and like have the money, it's like whatever. You're already spending, like if you have the money to pay to play a Mario Kart game, you're like set, you're golden. They're like awesome, we love it. But if you are a budget gamer, they're being priced out of the market. And for those reasons, people are just generally pretty pissed off. And stuff. What is... Oh, the roof trim? Oh, I have to get up on the thing. Nintendo, you either die a hero or live long enough to see you become the villain. Yeah, Konami is getting a better reputation as Nintendo is still getting worse. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It is rather unfortunate. I mean, it's becoming what it is, right? I mean, it's an unfortunate time to be a VTuber, for sure. For sure. And also just to be a regular gamer. Right? I'll never forgive Konami what they did. What did they do to Kojima? They do something to Kojima? What did they do to Kojima? Ah, I see. What did they do to Kojima? Am I missing some Kojima lore? Am I missing some Kojima lore, chat? They laid off of Kojima. Wait, did they lay him off? What do you think about HoloLive expanding to Twitch? Low-key? Maybe I shouldn't talk about the potential future company. Okay, let's be so fucking for real right now, chat. It's my dream to join HoloLive. So I'm just gonna hold my tongue. Perhaps. I don't want to say anything that could potentially damage my, that could potentially damage anything there. You know. But, let's just say, I don't like Twitch. But that doesn't necessarily mean I like YouTube. Close him out, true. They kicked him out before he had a chance to finish Metal Gear Solid 5. Fair, true. They fired him? Really? But he was like their guy. But like Kojima was like their guy. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? What the hell, man? Why would they do that? Nice. Now what?
The directors? Cargo light. And a bumper. Cargo light. I see. From the directors, you say? Cabin door window. Cabin door hold light. Huh? Oh. What did you think about the new face then? I will also refrain from speaking about other VTubers. Also, when Nova Astrea randomly graduates, no explanation. She either got picked up by Hololive or gave up on life. Goddamn right. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, at this point, chat, the only company that I'm willing to work for that isn't myself is Hololive. I legitimately I will only ever graduate for Hololive. I don't think I'll ever graduate for anything else. Literally only Hololive. New update, only Hololive. Yes, it was she just enthralled by her sparkling removals van. She says she'll give up first Jiv. Okay, let's go continue. No face. I'm gonna hold my tongue on that one, but yes, only Hololive. Wahoo! Wahoo! How are you doing, Ram? I'm doing good. How are you, Halsey? Why am I supposed to roof? What am I supposed to clean? Respect the dedication. Thank you. We got a license? Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I would be offered anything else on FaZe that I couldn't do on my own, low-key. Except for maybe Deadmates. Maybe I join as an invader. Maybe. I would have to be convinced real hard to be an invader. But I don't know if I'm loving the environment currently. I'm kind of with Sean though. I'm okay with being an indie for now. They have drama? I did not hear about this. Regardless, I'm just thinking about my personal goals and stuff. I've tried hard, and it doesn't... I've tried in the past really hard to do that, but I don't think they're interested. And that's unfortunate, but oh well. Maybe I join as an invader, but it would have to be under a really specific case. It would have to be very specific. But even as an invader, I don't know if they would take me. But I would be afraid of, like, losing my IP potentially, and I don't know what they have. I'd have to read the contract really well, but... yeah, indies have lots of tools available, yeah. I like their idea of a coffee company and stuff, but... I don't know. I like a lot of the talents within FaZe Connect, though. A lot of the talents, and of course we love Peepa, but... yeah, I mean, I know in the past I was super about that life, but... I know in the past I was super about wanting to be a part of it, but... their lack of enthusiasm of having me as a creator, even though I've applied very many times, has made me kind of sad. And so it makes me kind of be like, oh, well... I don't know if it's the right place for me. Instead of selling coffee? What? Receiving like PvP in Dark Souls, that's wild. What do you mean? But yeah, I'm happy doing what I can. I will say though, I'm really sad that I don't have like a group of friends that I can collab with all the time. Make your own coffee? I don't know if I want to make my own coffee. I want to make my own tea. But unfortunately, the only thing available, like I said before, is a white label. And I don't necessarily want to do a white label company. That makes sense. But I'll gladly do my own merch. I'll gladly do my own merch. Also, chat, my tummy is hurt. Meow, meow, meow. Time to invest in Astrea Corp? Yeah, I think in the future, potentially, I'd be looking into maybe doing my own thing. I know, like, with the falling of, like, a lot of YouTuber companies, and hell, even HoloLive, I'm gonna be low-key, like, I don't know if that's the best thing. However, I know their margins are crazy. The only reason I would want to join HoloLive at this point is because of their, like, the only reason why I would want to join HoloLive right now is because they have 3D tracking capabilities, but I know that I would probably hate working as a talent, low-key. Because of, like, all the rules you have to follow. And Astrea is a known rule follower, right, chat? I'm a known Astrea rule follower, right, chat? Would skyrocket your singing career? Yeah. And I don't know if Face Connect would skyrocket my singing career. Loki? I don't know. Face Connect does not scream idol to me. But it does scream sad girl. And I am, in fact, a sad girl. Am I not? But I feel like I have potential as a singing person. Plus, you have to move across the sea to Japan. I mean, I'm already living, like, basically alone. I think I could do it. I live that neat life, and I don't have a boyfriend. The only thing I would miss, though, chat, I would miss Juja. And I don't think I would be able to, like, it's a pain in the ass to bring animals across to the US. I mean, across the US into Japan. Did you know this, chat? It was like a pain in the ass for, like, Ina to bring her cats over. And I don't want to leave Juja alone. It would make me very sad. I would miss my baby. You know how important Juja is to me. True, Juja would miss you too. I would. I would miss Juja so much. But I think I have potential as a singer. Even if it means selling my soul. But nobody necessarily really sees it yet. Well, except for you guys, obviously, chat. Why is roof sign warning sign what? Huh. I would bet, yeah! Press F for the Astrea maiden list. Yeah, it's not like I have a boyfriend or a husband or anything or family that gives a damn. So I'm just like, wait, what is the warning for? So I'm just like, I don't think it matters. I would be like, perfect, because I'd be like, oh yeah, you want me to go to Japan? Yes, Mr. Yalgo, sir, of course, I'll sell my soul to you. Absolutely. Absolutely, Mr. Yalgo, sir. My soul is too sweet and precious to sell. Aw, thank you. I'm glad you guys think so. Will be your family, husband, boyfriend, give sad numbers? Yes, perfect. Yes, I'm willing to sell my soul for the bobbies. Well, I guess it wouldn't necessarily be bobbies anymore. I need to pee! Hold on. Hold on, chat. I have to pee. Hold on. I have to pee. Hold on. my goodness, chat. My tummy! It hurt! Hi, Tuba. Hello, baby. Hello, baby Numa. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Hi, everybody. Tummy hurt. Okay. What were we talking about? Also, what kind of music do we listen to? Oh yeah, this week we're going to be playing Halloween jams. Oh right, Halloween music. See, I don't want to listen to too much Halloween. Oh, okay, 5 hours of spooky game music. There you go. Cause if we listen to too much, cause if we listen to like random music, I swear to God, it never actually ends up doing what I want it to do, which is kind of annoying. But it is. What was I gonna say? This power washing is about to be so terrifying. I agree. Huh. Okay, wait, where is the roof warning sign door? Also, is this too loud? It says warning sign floor, but I don't see what could be so dirty about it. You know what I mean, chat? Also, is it too loud? Oh, also. Is it fine? Warning. Oh, maybe I... It says dirt. Says it's over this way? Huh. Maybe it's the back side, actually. Bro, this is actually so dumb. Cause I literally can't, like... The thing is orange, because it's supposed to highlight orange, is it not? It's lying to me. Does it show dirt? The show dirt mechanic is like... It highlights yellow. It highlights it in yellow. And... Unfortunately, it's literally orange, so... It's pretty damn close to yellow. Do you know what I mean? Are you guys taking up what I'm putting down here? But anyways, chat, I need to sneeze. No, I don't. Are you guys doing anything fun for Halloween, chat? Oh, enjoy your car! Your Lego car scuffed? Oh, Lord have mercy. I didn't play the Power Wash Simulator, but I believe you. Yeah, unfortunately, the thing is, like, literally, like, how do I say? It highlights it in yellow. Well, there you go. See? Like, even if I was playing whatever, it was being annoying. Surprise! Wow! I was so surprised. It's almost like I didn't know that was gonna happen. Anyways. Woo! Taking the minion to houses to beg for candy. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. What are they gonna be for Halloween? What are kids even dressing up as for Halloween this year? Do people even still, like, I understand that kids are probably, like, still doing it for, like, Halloween and stuff, but, like, what are they being? Define fun? Fun. Ooh, a car for the Geneva Motor Show. That sounds fun. Shouts out. Fortnite? She's just a cat. She loves cats. That's really cute. Wait, is she still, like, cute? Wait, do you monitor her? Actually, this is something that I wanted to ask millennial parents. What do they do? What do you guys do for your kids? Like, what is it like? Okay, actually, this is one that I have for specifically nerdy adulter parents. Like, what? Once you're a millennial, I'm sure, like, you were a gamer before. Why kids? And also, like, what do you do about your hobbies like gaming? Is it different? Like, what changes when you have a child? Like, of course, like, bigger responsibilities, obviously, like, that's a thing that always changes, of course. But, like, I don't know. I never know how, like, millennial parents do it. Cause it's like one day you guys were, like, surviving the 2008 financial crisis, and then now you're having kids, and it's like, what the fuck? We play Pokemon together? That's kinda cute. That's kinda cute. Nephew Spider-Man, niece decided on the clown. It's super cute. Aww. See, like, listen here, chat. Like, some millennial parents or whatever, like, some millennials are parents, but, like, they're the normies. But, like, what do nerdy millennial parents do? You know what I mean? I feel like if you're a nerd and you're a millennial, there's a high chance you're just fucking single. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go to the doctor on Halloween, so I'm allowed to start eating food again? Oh my god, wait. No food? Ain't that the truth? Yeah. That's what I think. It's a very interesting concept, ne? I think it's kinda funny. I don't know if much has changed. Recently I played Near A with my daughter. You have a daughter, Scott? What the fuck? I taught her to ride a bike and swim. She wants to play D&D, but she's not a strong reader yet. That's crazy. Wait, wait, how old is 8? What do they do when they're 8? Are you in kindergarten? Well, I do have my old games saved so I can give them to my kids when I spawn them. I can almost say as an uncle, but we play Mario Kart. Well, those aren't your kids. As much as I want to be like, yeah, uncles are cool. Like, those are very valid things. But, like, I don't know. You're not feeding and bathing the child. Unless you're basically acting as, like, a second parent, you know? 8 is in 3rd grade. I think by kindergarten. I'm pretty sure by kindergarten I was already reading at, like, a 5th grade level. I could be wrong, though. Which is crazy because I was, like, dyslexic. Which I literally didn't even find out I was dyslexic until, like, 2 years ago. I didn't even realize I was dyslexic until, like, 2 years ago. Which is crazy because I was a really strong... That's crazy? Yeah, that is crazy. I was dyslexic my entire life, but I was a really strong reader. Which seems ridiculous to a lot of people. I don't know, my parents were 24, 25 on the time they had me in their floor watching, like, Okay, well, those are, like, young parents that, like, are basically children. So, like, I would understand if, like, they brought you up with, like, a lot more of their culture. But I'm talking, like, millennial old grandpa. I'm just kidding, they're not old, but, you know. Daughter is already 14 years old. I became a father at 20. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Holy shit, that must be interesting. Whole ass dad watching VTubers. I'm finding out that I have a bit of I'm now finding out that I have a bit of autism. That's what everyone says. Well, like, it's a thing, right? Autism be hitting everybody. 3rd grade, she has trouble with reading. She can read, but she's not good. She's also been diagnosed with dyslexia. That's fair. Just because I was a good reader with dyslexia doesn't mean that that applies to other people. Because my brother had dyslexia, and he was really, really bad at reading. He has trouble, like, because he also has ADHD, but my brother, he was the one that had dyslexia first. That's why, like, the only reason that I was tested for dyslexia was because we were related. But it's not because I needed, like, it's not because I was struggling. It was just because, like, hey, you know, just because one person in your family is dyslexic, there's a high chance that someone else in your family is also dyslexic, so you might as well get screened anyways. And they were like, oh, Lamau, you're dyslexic. And I was like, what? But it's, like, not the typical kind of dyslexia that, like, you would kind of see in most kids where it's, like, the letters swap around. And really, it isn't like that. It's more so of a thing where a mix of, like, my ADHD, like, I'll have to reread things a lot, but after, like, I read them, I'm a very logical person that I can kind of, like, bring together the reading. How often do you force her to read? Autism just hitting the whole gang. Damn right. Damn right. Those explain some of my mannerisms. Yeah, no, personally, how do I say it? I read a lot as a kid. I was kind of forced to do a lot. And I wonder how different my brain developed because I did a lot of music growing up. I wonder if that had anything to do with it. Like, if learning music, if learning a language, if just generally being curious and engaging your mind with some sort of, like, music way or whatever. In a musical way, it helps with, like, some sort of, like, brain motor development or whatever. Well, not motor development, but, like, some sort of, like, learning development. You're dyslexic, bro. She gets really frustrated and gives up sometimes. I can't be too mad, it's hard teaching her, but I do have to practice every night before bed. Yeah, that's what my mom... I don't know if they make you do this in school, because in, like, when I was in kindergarten, they basically had, like, a reading log or whatever, where you had to read 15 minutes every single, like... I think you had to, like, read... I think that, like, I was sent home with, like, a sheet when I was younger that was, like... Every single time, you have to read 7 days a week, or 7 times a week, 15 minutes. And so, like, every single day, I would have to read a book. And my mom would have to cross off, like, a book. It was kind of like a stamp rally. Every single time you would read 15 minutes, you could cross off a book. And, like, you would have to bring it back to the teacher, and the teacher would have to sign it, right? And so my parents forced me to read 15 minutes before bed every single time. And that forced me to read a lot, kind of, in I remember, like, kindergarten, 1st grade. Yeah, reading music is closer... Yes, it does. Reading music is closer to reading math. Singing is also allocated in another section of the brain. Being able to conquer those gives you the drive to engage on reading, difficult or not. Huh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean... Unfortunately, like, learning is not going to be for everyone. Some people just don't learn in a traditional school setting, or that's not the way that their brain works. But it can be really tough. I know it was really, really hard for my brother, too. My brother, I'm pretty sure, when he had to go to school or whatever, they were always having to, like, stay after. Like, my brother had a tutor because, like, he got really, really frustrated in high school and like my mom, like, it's not like my mom, I just remember her being like, oh yeah, whenever she would tell me about my brother going to school, she would be like, oh, he would always struggle so much, I would feel so bad, and we had to get him a tutor and everything. So it's, like, definitely not easy, and I can empathize a lot with that. Guess what, Astrea, my daughter is also interested in art. Hell yeah. Get her a drawing tablet. A drawing tablet and Pinterest and YouTube. Well, I guess not Pinterest anymore because there's, like, a lot of things, but yeah. She had a reading program at the school has her do, but I have her reading Dr. Seuss, simple stuff like that. I feel like at this point, grade level, she should be reading a lot harder than just Dr. Seuss. I think at third grade, you should be reading like books like oh, you know what I was reading in third grade? The Boxcar Kids. The Boxcar Children or whatever. I remember that being a book that I read in third grade. I think that's when I started reading. I think I read The Lord of the Flies in the third grade as well. Oh, I also read The Giver. Like I said, she's struggling. Yeah, I know. It's tough. I remember that. I read The Boxcar Children, I think The Giver. What else? I don't remember. I wonder if there's something. I mean, I hope she enjoys. Wait. Okay, I don't wanna be like, that's bad, and like shame anyone. But I feel like Dr. Seuss in the third grade is like exceptionally not good. But I don't say this in like a belittling manner, but I just mean like she's going to have a really, really hard time catching up. But like the thing is, it's not just a your child thing. It's like I'm pretty sure there are a lot of kids like her out there that are also reading Dr. Seuss in the third grade. And it's very worrying. Not just for your child, but like the general state of the United States American education system. I knew it was bad, but I'm now realizing that it's very, very bad. And again, it's not just your daughter or anything, but it's definitely like the rest of the United States has also been struggling with the education that they're giving their children, and being able to catch up is really hard. I'm not saying, like, you know, right, of course it's always going to be... This has been like an argument as well, actually, I now realize, within like public education, because teachers aren't having the time. Like, I'm sure you're a very busy adult, right? You have your own work. But it's like a thing of like, gosh, I'm just like thinking about it now, and I'm like, oh boy, this is gonna be bad, I think. Sending lots of love though, lots of love and lots of support. No, seriously, absolutely. Oh yeah, you guys don't actually learn to read; you learn how to interpret. Actually, it depends on Sensei Karase. Do you know what method they use to read, and they're teaching your child to read? Because sight reading is a bad thing. When I was a kid, I don't like reading, but when I discovered books that I liked, I was reading every day for an hour before I went to sleep. That's cute. She's cooking here? I mean, I'm just well-versed in social issues, I'd like to think. Oh, this is a public toilet. That's disgusting. Okay. Well, we still started with the potty, yeah? Because I'm pretty sure they banned... Cause, oh, actually, I actually know how this started. So, like, in the 1980s or something, there was a thing where some idiot decided that sight reading, by guessing the words, so, like, by guessing the words based off of the context, you can guess words that the meaning of words that you don't know. Yes, she has her sight words, but I'm teaching her phonetics at home. See, so that's a problem. A lot of US states went from teaching phonetics to teaching sight reading. And sight reading is like the dumbest shit possible because it actually doesn't teach you to read anything. It just teaches you to like sound out the word, like not even sound out the word, just like guess what the word means in context with like other things, and you don't actually learn anything. You might be able to read certain words, but you might not actually. You know what, chat? This gets me like, I kind of want to low-key react to something that is like, I'm pretty sure I watched the video before on it, but it was an actually really, really interesting watch. About how America's newest generation is just not it. Let me just pull it up. Sorry for like hounding on this, but this is actually really interesting. American. Well, who is it from? And who was it by? Oh god, who was it by? Oh, the American
literacy crisis.
That's California
is this just
public
a
school.
long-standing failure?
I got you. Watch this, chat. Well, we're gonna get a lot of education on the. We're gonna get some education today. Educational content.
Dressed up as something new.
This is by Jared Henderson. I'm pretty sure I've already watched this, but this is absolutely like this is very relevant.
If you want to understand the American literacy crisis, you need to know 3 numbers. First up, 40%. That's the percentage of American 4th graders who cannot read at what's called a basic level.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me do this really quick. I'm gonna still have Power Wash Simulator, but we're gonna have it like in the corner here. I'm gonna have like. Should we split screen it? Where do I put the Power Wash? Where do I put the Power Wash, chat? Do I put it here? Where do I put the Power Wash? Here? Probably top corner should be fine. Alright, ready?
Every few years, students around the country take a test called the National Assessment of Educational Progress, or the NAEP. This is also sometimes called the nation's report.
Can you hear this just fine,
chat? It allows us
chat?
to track educational progress throughout the country.
Yeah.
Reading scores have remained relatively stable since 1992.
Yeah.
Until 2019.
This is by Jared Henderson, by the way.
Sometimes that's...
In case you want to give it a look-see, I'll put it in the chat. But I think this is really a little quiet. Hold on.
reported as saying that 40% of students can't read, but that's not what those statistics mean. So now 40% of 4th graders can't read at what's considered a basic level, and only 31% can read at what's considered a proficient level. The NAEP also defines those terms, and just because a kid can't read at basic level doesn't mean that they can't read.
Right.
But the literacy crisis doesn't stop at elementary schools, and that brings us to our second number, 28%.
Right.
That's the share of US adults that are at the lowest level of literacy. In the last decade, that number has increased by 9 points.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that those adults can't read, but it does mean that they are what's called functionally illiterate. This means that they lack literacy skills which would allow them to navigate the world.
It's a little bit concerning. Just a tiny bit.
And our final number is 21. That's Mississippi's ranking in 4th grade literacy as of 2022. In 2013, Mississippi was ranked 49th. They were basically at the bottom of the country's rankings, and now they are well above the middle. And that's because they saw the problem, and they actually tried to solve it. So at the end of this video, we're going to talk about what Mississippi has done right. But first, we're going to take a slightly closer look at that NAEP data.
Yep.
Literacy scores have been declining since 2019. This might not be that surprising because something rather big happened in 2020, which caused a lot of school closures, and we've generally seen
And this is one of those things
loss.
where I'm like, okay, you know what? I totally understand. I'm sure that the pandemic hit when when your kid was like doing that. So like I can only imagine, right? Because I had nieces and nephews, right, that were also like in the pandemic were having to do school at home, and it definitely like messed up their thing. And it's actually a little bit concerning, right? Because I mean everyone was. Hell, even my education got a little fucked up, right, chat? I mean anyone that was in any sort of school and whatnot. If you were studying during the pandemic, like, you are fucked in a lot of ways. And we're still feeling that gap from, you know, in the economy, but also just, like, in schooling as well. Now we on that Subway Surfer mode, you're goddamn right. You're goddamn right. And we're talking about it. Listen, man, I love educational content. Also, it's good, so let's keep
across
it
the board.
there.
Absenteeism is also up post-COVID, which does complicate actually teaching kids how to read.
Right.
One group of student hasn't seen a decline in their test scores, though. These are students who are already in the 90th percentile.
Yep.
So what we're seeing is a widening gap between those students who are reading quite well
and those that
students
aren't.
who are struggling to read at a basic level.
Yep.
This tells us something important.
They're being
if we want
left
to
behind.
improve American literacy, the biggest impact we can have is by focusing on those students who are struggling to read the most. And that's going to be important when we talk about Mississippi in a few minutes.
Right.
But even those top-performing students, like the students who would go on to study at really great colleges and universities, are also struggling. At the University of Texas here in Austin, some professors told their school newspaper that they would be shortening reading assignments and transitioning to assigning things like YouTube videos and audiobooks instead.
Why would you do that? That sounds like the worst fucking idea, actually. My Oshis, you're not more fucked up than we are. Wait, that's not a comforting fact. Yeah, it's terrifying to think about. I understand we're trying to be more accessible, but when does accessibility become a handicap? Like, at what point do you stop being accessible for kids, and are you start putting a handicap on their education? And hell, I feel like I'm a victim of this because guess what I did during COVID? I fucking cheated on my shit, and I have no one to blame but myself. But at least before COVID, before ChatGPT took over took over everything in education, I was thankfully able to receive something similar to a pretty okay, you know, education that allowed me to develop critical thinking skills. And thankfully, those have taken me pretty far. But in terms of like basic knowledge, like math and that sort of thing, I never got pretty far. I'm also glad I finished schooling before AI and COVID. It's scary, man.
Of physical books because students simply didn't have the patience for the reading assignments anymore.
Yeah.
One professor was told by his students that Shakespeare's Hamlet was too long to read. Now, Hamlet is...
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry. It's Hamlet. It's Hamlet. I'm sorry. It's Hamlet. Also, don't even mention the gaps. My students in age ranges 19 to 23, they divide between folks that are really trying to those who I don't want to learn new things and ChatGPT brings. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, in certain subjects, if it's something that legitimately doesn't interest me, like before, if you wanted to cheat, you could do that by doing your own research, by, like, I remember doing school assignments that I really didn't want to do work on, and what I would do, chat, is I would literally just, like, go on Google, and I would use Cliff Notes, or, Spark Notes, or what's it called, Cliff Notes? Yeah, Cliff Notes, or Spark Notes, or anything. I actually didn't read, I remember in high school, I was forced to read Of Mice and Men. I was forced to read Of Mice and Men, and I didn't actually read it. I ended up using just like Cliff Notes or whatever. But it wasn't just like an AI summary that was given to me, chat. Like, the thing that I had to do was actually go in and honestly, it would have probably taken me less time to like actually read the book itself. But of course, my dumbass was like, no, it's easier for me to just Cliff Notes the thing 5 minutes before class. Yeah, because it was like, oh, every week we had to do reading, or every few days we would have, like, be assigned a reading, and then I would be like, oh, fuck, I don't want to do this. And then my teacher would give us, like, a quiz being like, okay, what happened, what was the name of, like, freaking the dumb guy's thing that he killed? I don't even know. It would give us a thing on the passage, but instead of actually reading the passage, I would just literally during my lunch break, I would look up Cliff Notes. I would look up the chapters that we were assigned. I would read them, and then I would go in and I would take the test. And guess what I got in school? A straight fucking A, because I'm an idiot. What, should I have read the actual book? Yeah, probably. And eventually, when it was time for my final, where it was like, okay, Astrea, now you have to actually write like a 5-page essay on 5-paragraph essay on the meaning of Mice and Men. And I was like, okay. And literally, the annoying part was, like, I had to go back and read, like, find quotes in the book on what I should do. And, like, thankfully, I was able to get an A and I passed and whatever. But, like, it was a lot more work than if I had just fucking read the book. Because then afterwards, I'd be like, ugh, now I have to find, like, evidence to support my claim. Well, I guess I sort of have to go back and read the book and find something that sort of, like, supports my argument. And that was, like, annoying. And I really should have just read the fucking book, because it would have made it easier. Back when cheating actually still required you to actually do some work. Exactly. Like, even if I cheated, I had to go through, I had to actually still go back and read the book. Like, yeah, I had Spark Notes, and, like, hypothetically, I could look at another person's paper, but, like, I wasn't going out there, like, looking up Of Mice and Men papers. I was just like, okay, here's my assignment. I have to, like, find what was the main story of, like, Of Mice and Men, like, what was the main, I don't even remember what it was, but, like, some sort of paper, right? And I actually had to go back and read the book somewhat, a little bit, and also use what I had at my disposal to actually create something that was, like, still somewhat original. Like, that still required me to do work. But having, like, if you have ChatGPT, at that point, you can't actually read anything. Like, you don't actually have to read anything. It's just, like, you can literally just put in the prompt of your class. And be like, here is why... Like, you just can be like, okay, here's my syllabus. I mean, not my syllabus, my grading paper or whatever. Make me an essay. And it'll literally just write it for you. You didn't even have to do it. It was just like, what the fuck, man? That was before AI. And I was so lucky to have done that because then it actually forced me to, like, okay... I know I didn't read the book, but now I have to synthesize what I learned in class about, like, what it means to make a strong hook. Oh, what it means to, like, keep readers engaged. What it means to, like, write something. Anything, even if it is trash. But I had to put effort into that. At least a little bit of effort, you know what I mean? Thinking and hard work chucks it out the window. I had to actually think for a second, you know? And that is what... And that's what, like, this generation will not have to do because they can literally just chat GPT everything. And actually, the thing that I saw, I can raise the toilet seat? What? Aww, ew. Sorry, chat. So, like, I can actually, in my opinion, The Grapes of Wrath is better than John Steinbeck book. I haven't read that. Schools should be covered by signal blocker systems. I don't think students should have, like, anything at all. Like, any phones in school. Who even does that? Ugh.
Is the longest Shakespeare play, but it is about 30,000 words. It's much shorter than the vast majority of novels out there. These professors cited things like the rise of video content, but also phone usage, as leading to a decline in their students' reading abilities. But they've decided...
Bro, just fucking read! Read, idiots! Oh my god! Like, it's hard. I'm not gonna say that reading is easy, especially if you are, like, challenged in some way that you have no fault in. But if anything, that should be even more of a stressor for you to be like, you know what? I am at an already disadvantaged situation. Wait, how do I do this? Change. I'm already in a disadvantaged position. I'm going to make sure that I do my hardest to catch up. Because it is going to be harder for you. And if you don't put in the work to fix it early on, you are going to be cocked forever. And that is going to follow you. Because reading is one of those essential skills that you... Like, it is imperative that you learn them right away when you can. Or else you are literally going to be hindering and handicapping you for the rest of your life. So yeah.
Decided that they have to give in and change with the times so that they can meet their students where they are. That same professor who was told that Hamlet was too long, he used to teach 10 plays per semester. He's now teaching 6 in his classes. So even college students at good schools are struggling to read.
Yeah.
And many of them are going to become adults who hardly read at all. Many Americans simply don't read books, and I think about 10% of college graduates haven't read a book in the last year. They don't know how to read.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe that's because they haven't been taught how to be a good reader.
And this is a segment of the video that I find the most interesting because it really goes into depth on why and how you actually learn to read, which I think is the most interesting part of it. But let's see. Let's continue.
All right, let's pause for a second and ask ourselves what it means to be a good reader. The psychologist Daniel Willingham has this book
let me
called
put
The
on my
Reading
glasses.
Mind. And in this book, he points out
We're
that
being
reading is actually a
intellectuals
fairly
right now.
demanding task. First, you have to be able to understand the words on the page, and that's usually what we mean when we say that we're teaching kids to read.
Also, let's be fucking for real, chat. You don't have to read every single... My opinion... I am of the opinion that you don't have to read every single day. You don't have to read every single year. Like, I haven't read in a long time, but what's important is that I possess the ability to engage in critical thought. And not just, if I don't like it, if you don't like to read, you shouldn't be forced to read. I don't like reading. It's just not my thing. But I'm still creative and able to, like, be a functional human being, even if I don't do those things. Should I do it more? Sure. Would I like to? Maybe. But it's just not my thing, because I have a lot of other things that I find interesting, like music, that take up my time instead of sitting down with a book, I feel unproductive, low-key.
But actually reading involves 3 additional levels of representation. You need to be able to extract ideas from sentences.
Exactly.
You need to be able to then connect the idea across those sentences, and then you integrate this within a model in your mind that answers the question of what the text is about. And Willingham notes that many readers fail at the second level. They're not able to point out obvious contradictions in a paragraph that they read. If you're not reading at a level where you could even catch obvious contradictions, then you're going to struggle when you're reading sets of instructions or complicated forms. And really that contributes to what we called functional illiteracy before. That's that illiteracy that makes it difficult for you to navigate your day-to-day life. Being able to connect
ability to
ideas
read, comprehend, and critically think. Agree!
And I found that when I was teaching philosophy at some universities, that skill was something that my college students still needed to develop. I found that the worst question I could possibly ask when I started a discussion of some text in the classroom was, what is this text about? Because most students could tell you what some of the sentences said, but they weren't able to form a picture of the cohesive whole. That meant that I had to guide them through interpreting a text. I would have to ask them questions like, what is the thesis of this article or this book or whatever it was that we were reading? Where are the arguments and the evidence for that thesis?
Just read manga and doujinshi every day. Well, yes, but then you couldn't. The problem with only reading manga and doujinshi is I feel like you're not really you have to be purposeful with your reading in order for it to be, like, you could read manga and doujinshi, and, like, I guess you could get a lot out of it if you take what you're seeing, because you're introducing, like, you're not at that point synthesizing words, but then at that point you have to also synthesize images and framing. And what is this panel trying to say? Why is the author also choosing to represent the art as it is? Like, why did the author choose this angle from which to, like, focus in? Like, why is it zoomed in on their eyes? Is there some sort of significance or meaning behind this panel being drawn the way that it is? And also then using, like, I don't know, what is the caption for this panel? What kind of, how are on top of that, like the onomatopoeia, like in Japanese, like in where they like go fua fua or like shaka shaka or whatever like that. That's another thing, like why is it drawn the way it is? But I feel like a lot of artists don't really put that much meaning into why it is, like why they illustrate something the way they do. And some of them are, again, just like silly, goofy, like my mom and her 20,000 hit combo or whatever. Sometimes there isn't really a greater meaning behind it other than it's a meme. They can't actually read, they just reproduce the sounds. Is that so?
And then, is there any irrelevant or unnecessary information in the text? This was a process that I would guide my students through so that they could learn how to read better. But there was another barrier that my students faced, which is that they lacked a lot of background knowledge, which helped them make sense of a text. Let's say you want to read a really big book like War and Peace. Well, War and Peace is a historical novel. It is set in a particular time and place. You don't need to know all of the historical details in order to make sense of War and Peace, but having some idea of European history and maybe France's connection to Russia, knowing who people like Napoleon or Louis XVI are, these are things that would be useful for you as you're reading.
Right, actually, one of my favorite genres is historical fiction. I remember, I think the last book that I legitimately read was in the 6th grade. Okay, this is gonna be a really bad argument as to why I think... this is probably gonna be a very big self-report, but I'm pretty sure the last book that I legitimately read from start to finish was a book in the 6th grade called The Breathing Room. And it takes place when tuberculosis was a really big thing that a lot of people were dying from. It's about a girl that gets admitted into a hospital that only treats people with tuberculosis, because back in that time period, if you were sick, your only option was to, they didn't really have any like medicine or anything that could help you. You just had to like be quarantined with a bunch of other people, kind of like COVID. Quarantined with a bunch of people in a room, praying that you get better from tuberculosis. And it like documents her story of like being afraid that she's gonna die and that she's like in a ward with only girls and she's like might never see her family again and her friends are dying. And it's just like a really sad piece. That I think that was literally like the last thing that I read. But because of that, the historical time period in which it takes place is very, 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 very core to like what like the impact of the story. And I think that's one of the things that you have to understand, and it's important that you get like the background of the thing that you are reading and understand when it was written, where it takes place, and like what they're trying to say alongside like the story. So Red Dead Redemption 2 but for girls.
It would
I mean,
make
I
reading
guess
War and
so.
Peace a less demanding task. And I found that a lot of my
so.
students lacked historical knowledge or just general world knowledge, which would make reading books easier. I think part of this has to do with the
Changing
fact that at
table.
some point
Oh.
we started to emphasize critical thinking
I didn't know
over
that I could open
memorization
that.
of facts. You can find this a lot in popular discussions of pedagogy. The idea is that you should teach students how to think rather than what to think. And there's some truth to that. But I think there's a crucial error that's being made there, which is that actually learning about the world and learning facts about the world goes hand in hand with learning how to think critically. Because it allows you to build a mental model of the world and you can see where new facts might fit in or where they actually contradict things that you should already know. Critical thinking and memorization might actually go hand in hand, and they help us to produce better reading. Now, some experts do not want to call this a crisis. One researcher from Harvard University described American reading education as a very stable level of mediocrity. We've never done a great job, and things have been getting a little bit worse, but this isn't new, and it's certainly not unprecedented. And there is a lot of fear-mongering about this. Let me tell you about the National Literacy Institute. If you've seen those headlines I mentioned about American literacy, there's a chance that you've seen statistics from this website. For instance, you might have heard that 21% of American adults are illiterate. But actually look at the website, and I'll put a link down below as well. There's no explanation for that number, about 21% of American adults being illiterate. No definition is also given of what they mean by illiterate.
That's
And the numbers
Monka.
you find on this website are painting a much worse picture than the numbers that you find elsewhere. I actually emailed the National Literacy Institute to ask them where they got these numbers and if they could explain some of them to me, but I did not hear back.
What the
And
hell?
if that changes between the time of recording and the time of posting, I will issue a correction. I'd be happy to do it. But some fact checkers reached out to the NLI in 2024, and they also never heard back. Those fact checkers concluded that the NLI was using an overly expansive definition of illiterate. They were also misdescribing the data that they were citing.
But
and
why?
They were misleadingly describing
For
their
what
data
reason?
as new, when in
For what reason are they doing that? What? Who benefits from the public perception that adults are fucking stupid and illiterate? What's this about?
In fact, this data does not come out on an annual basis. National Literacy Institute is just another name for the National Literacy Professional Development Consortium. That's a private company that sells professional development courses for teachers. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, teachers often need more professional development as they further their careers.
So they're trying to sell courses on how to make teachers better. They're trying to frame this as a teacher problem. And there it is. They're trying to sell teachers professional development classes so that they can teach better. And there it is. And there it is. If you want to read a book that is disturbing, disgusting, oh, yeah, not. Profit, profit, profit. We want to sell more professional development. We want to sell courses. We want to sell. Sell.
But the fact that they call themselves the National Literacy Institute sometimes makes it seem like they're a research center, and it gives a lot of authority to the things that they put on their website. And I've noticed that people will cite this website uncritically. I've even seen other YouTubers cite this when they talk about American literacy. I don't think those YouTubers were trying to mislead you. I think that they had the best intentions. But I think they got fooled.
They also
but seriously,
get
look
fooled.
at the website again. There's no sources. There's no research methods. There's nothing like that. It's just bullet points and numbers. Where did the numbers come from? Well,
From
the
your
website
mom.
doesn't tell you. I think anyone honestly looking at this data would say that there is a real problem with literacy in America. But we have to be able to say that there's a problem without engaging in fear-mongering or simply lying about it.
Damn right.
Fear-mongering might even give you the impression that this is a problem that can't be solved. And that's not true. Like I mentioned before, some states have started to find solutions, like Mississippi. Between 2013 and 2022, Mississippi students dramatically improved their reading scores.
Good.
This was a period where most states saw a decline. This was such a dramatic improvement that some commentators started calling this the Mississippi miracle. But it's not a miracle, it's just good policy. Because one researcher from the University of Toronto found that this improvement was linked to the Literacy-Based Promotion Act, or the LBPA. The Mississippi legislature passed the LBPA in 2013, and that bill did a couple of things. It expanded access to full-day pre-K programs. It focused education on phonics and the science of reading, so it actually changed how we were teaching students how to read. It invested in professional development for teachers because they would need more training.
Nice.
It identified struggling readers and then targeted them for specific interventions. So if a student was falling behind, they got additional help when it came to reading.
Good.
And finally, some struggling third graders were held back for a year so that they would have more time to build their reading skills. The simple description, though, is that the LBPA took literacy seriously.
Nice.
It gave teachers the training they needed, it focused on struggling readers, and it gave kids time to learn how to read properly. So the LBPA had a very strong impact on those students at the bottom. It helped bring a lot of students from that below basic category to basic, and also students from basic to proficient. It had almost no impact on students who were already proficient, maybe moving them to the advanced category. But that's to be expected given the kind of interventions that were in the bill. What Mississippi demonstrated is that the decline in American literacy isn't inevitable. We can solve this problem, and it actually only cost Mississippi $15 million. That sounds like a really big number, but the state's budget is $7.6 billion. So we are talking about fractions.
Pennies on the
This
dollar.
doesn't solve every problem. There are still adults in the United States who are functionally illiterate. There are plenty of adults who can read but simply choose not to. And we still need to figure out what to do about college students who can't keep up with assigned reading anymore. But Mississippi's success shows that the literacy crisis can be mitigated. We can help more people learn to read if we're smart about it. Before we go, let me ask you one question. Are you looking for a way to learn more and to...
Nope. I'm good. Thanks, bro. I'm good, thank you. Very interesting video. That's not the video that I thought it was, but... That's not the video that I thought it was, but it's still a good video, in my opinion. I like this guy's channel. His name is Jared Henderson. He's got a few bangers out there, specifically on reading. And he's also kind of interesting. But yeah. Okay, so call me Zoe because I'm turning into a lurker. Bye! Oh, my back. Source my dreams. True. Can we watch the history of the world by Bill Wirtz? Yeah, do we want to watch the history of the world by Bill Wirtz? I do like that video. This is just turned into reacts. The history of the world. The history of the world, I guess. I do like the history of the world. And it's Bill Wirtz. Not anymore, there's a blanket. Has anyone ever seen the history of the world, chat? It's a 19-minute video, but it's a banger. Do I still play Power Wash Simulator, chat? Do I still watch Power Wash Sim?
The sun is a deadly laser.
Not anymore, there's a blanket. I like watching it. He has beautiful hair too, so true. Okay, React stream chat. I'm gonna close Power Wash Sim. Even though I was having a really fun time playing Power Wash Sim. We'll do React. Just play it in the corner. It's like Subway Surfer or something. No, I need to give my full attention to the history of the world, I guess. Can you guys hear it just fine? Mario CD was enjoying it mostly? What does that mean?
Hi, you're on a rock, floating in space. Pretty cool.
Is that too loud, chat?
Hi, you're on a rock, floating in space. Pretty cool, huh? Some of it's water. Fuck it. Actually, most of it's water. I can't even get from here to there without buying a boat. It's sad. I'm sad. I miss you.
I miss you too.
A long time ago, actually never.
Nowhere.
And also now, nothing is nowhere.
When?
Never. Makes sense, right? Like I said, it didn't happen. Nothing was never anywhere. That's why it's been everywhere. It's been so everywhere you don't need a where.
You don't even need a when.
when. That's how every it gets.
I'm sorry, what? Awkward
Forget
silence.
this. I want to be something, go somewhere, do something. I want things to change. I want to invent time and space. And I know it's possible because everything is here and it probably already happened. I just don't know when to start.
And that's exactly where it started.
Exactly where it started.
Oh my god! I paused it. Oh my god, you should do a full dub cover over this. Oh my god, I would love to do a full dub cover of this. Chat, you guys should love this. We got lots of things to talk about when it comes to this one. But yeah, I like Bill Wirtz. I listen to his music a lot. For those of you that don't know, this is Bill Wirtz. He's very good. Also, I'll link the video here so that you guys can watch it as well. But yeah, he does a really great job at making these videos, which I really, really enjoy. So, yeah. Oops. I paused it.
Oh, I paused it. I think there's a universe now. What's it made of? Corks and stuff. Ah, that's a thing. In a place. Don't like it? Try a new place. At a different time. Try to stick together because the world is going to get bigger and emptier. But it's not empty yet. It's still very full and about 1 jillion degrees.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Mingo Madness, for subscribing to the channel. Welcome in. About no seconds later.
Great news. The quarks are now happily married in groups of 3 called a proton or
a neutron. Yeah, it's really funny. I mean, I guess we could get into the...
And there's something else flying around too that wants to join in but can't because it's still too...
Oh.
Great news. The protons and neutrons are now happily married to each other. Some of them even doubled up. Great news. The electrons have now joined in. Congratulations. The world is now a bunch of gas in space.
Oh.
But it's getting closer together.
And it's getting closer together. And it's getting closer together.
Stars! New shit just got made. Some stars burn out and die. Bigger stars burn out and die with passion and make some brand new, way crazier shit. Which allows newer, more interesting stars to be made and then die and explode into
even crazier space dust.
So now stars have cool stuff around them.
Wait, so this is the Big Bang. Wait, just so that I don't miss it. This is the quote-unquote Big Bang. And so we'll just for the sake, whatever you may believe, I know everyone has their own thing because people are like, oh my god, God made the world, blah, 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 blah. But just... in this video, the Big Bang happened and it like so like wait, where was the Big Bang Theory? So this is the Big Bang Theory. So did the Big Bang happen like right here?
Universe now. What somewhere? Do something.
It was the here, right?
Change. I want to invent time and space, and I know it's possible because everything is here and it probably already happened.
So this is like we could get into like a whole like philosophical argument here as to like when, who, what, where, why. But we already know what happened because we're here. The Big Bang is the beginning of our universe. Yeah. So that's the start of it. Yeah. So, like... I think it's really funny how he framed the beginning part here. Because it was just literally like... I don't know when it happened, but it happened because we're here. So when it happened, never. Because we don't know when. Honestly, that's so real. But anyways, yeah, it's a star and space dust. Okay.
And funny clouds, which can make some very interesting
Understood.
things. Like this ball of flaming rocks, for example. Holy shit, we just got hit with another ball of flaming rocks. And
oh my god.
A mess, which is...
The context of not having nothing to happen before even something? Yeah, the context of having nothing to happen before something. Yeah, so that we get the context that nothing happened nowhere whenever it happened. When? Never. Exactly, because it wasn't there. But then when it did, it was. Do you get it, chat? Do you get it, chat?
Update, it's raining rocks from outer space. Weather update, those rocks might have had water inside them and now there's hot steam in the sky. Weather update, cooler temperatures today and the floor is no longer lava. Weather update, it's raining. Severe flooding alert, the entire world is now an ocean.
Whenever I tune into your streams, my mind goes blank. You're welcome. Makes sense? Good. I'm glad it makes sense. Because it makes sense to me. Never. When? Never.
Volcano alert.
That's land. Yeah!
In the ocean. What?
What?
Something's alive in the ocean.
The
Oh, cool. Like a plant or an animal? No, a microscopic speck. It lives at the bottom of the ocean and eats chemical soup, which is being served hot and fresh, made from gnarly space ingredients left over from when it was raining rocks or whatever.
Oh my lord. Also, is that plankton? It kind of looks like a tampon.
Oh yeah, and it can do that.
What the heck?
It has secret instructions written inside itself telling it how to build another one of itself. So that's pretty nifty, I would say. Tired
That's
of living
kinda
at
cool.
the bottom of the ocean? Now you can eat sunlight.
Oh yeah! Photosynthesis!
Using a revolutionary technique, you can convert sunlight into food. Side effect, now there's oxygen everywhere and the sky's blue. Then the Earth might have been a snowball for a while, maybe even a couple of times.
No, it's much smaller than
It's a
plankton.
plant.
Really?
It's a worm and some other types of weird, strange water bugs and strange fish. It's the Cambrian explosion.
Cambrian
Wow,
explosion!
that's animals and stuff. But we're still in the ocean.
Wow.
Hey, can we go on land?
No.
Why?
The sun is a deadly laser.
Oh, okay.
What?
There's a blanket.
Now the animals can go on land. Come on, animals, let's go on land. Nope, can't
Thank
walk
you,
yet. And there's no
cyanobacteria.
food yet, so I don't care. Okay, will you learn to walk if there's plants up here?
10 billion
Maybe,
years.
said some
Thank
bugs.
you, ozone.
Okay, so I can go on land, but I have to go back in the water to head.
Okay, I'm gonna be so fucking for real. I never learned much about prehistoric time. That's what it's called, right? Like pre-humans. I never really learned much about like dinosaurs or like early on like mammals. Well, would they technically be mammals? They don't care about it in US schools. Prehistory, yeah. I don't really know much about it, I'm gonna be honest. There's so much to it though, it's so cool. Yeah, it's pretty sick though.
Learn to use an egg.
Sharks are
Use a
species
stronger
older than
egg. Put
trees?
water in
That's
it.
so
Have a baby
cool.
on land in an egg. Water is in the egg.
Aren't
Baby
there,
in
like-
the egg in the water.
Aren't the plankton like... Aren't plankton in the sea like just as old as dinosaurs at this point?
In the egg. Works for me. Bye bye ocean. And now everything's huge, including bugs. Want to see a map of the land? Sure.
Oh my god,
Fuck, now
Pangaea!
everything's dead. Just kidding, here are the survivors. Keep your eye on this one because it's about to become the dinosaurs. Here's another map of the land.
Oh my
build a park,
God.
Don't worry about it, it does that all the time. Here comes a meteor. And the dinosaurs
Are gone.
It's mammal time. Here come the mammals. Look at those breasts. Now they're gonna dominate the
Breasts! Let's freaking go. Also, way older. Yeah, I know, they're old as the universe because they don't have anything. They're just plankton. They have no brain. They just multiply. Those are some funny looking giraffes.
world, and one of them just learned how to grab stuff and walk.
Monkey.
No, like walk like that and grab stuff at the same time.
Mammal go
And bang rocks together to make pointed rocks. Ouch. And set things on fire. Youch.
Oh my
They
god,
make
that's
crazy
us.
sounds with their voice.
Finished.
Which can mean different things. That's a human person.
Let's
and now
go.
they're everywhere. Almost. What? You can walk over here?
Not anymore.
Well, I guess we're stuck here now. Let's review. There's people on the planet. And they're
Okay.
chasing their food. Fuck it,
Understood.
Time to plant some grass. Look at this. I control the food now.
Uh-huh.
Now everyone will want to be my friend and live
Yeah.
near me. Let's all build houses, except mine is bigger because I own the food.
Social hierarchy is a thing that has been along for a very long time. What am I? I don't have any brain, but they don't multiply. Huh. Dead? Just kidding. Anyways, yeah.
This is great. I wonder if anyone else is doing this. Tired of using rocks for everything? Use metal. It's underground. Better farming was just invented in
Let's
the sweet
go.
dank valley right in between these two rivers. And the animals are helping.
Mesopotamia.
Guess what happens next? More
What?
food and more people who came to buy the food. Now you
Whoa.
need people to help make the food and keep track of the sales. And now you need houses for people to live in and people to make the
Ah.
houses. And now there's more people and they
Oh my
invent things,
gosh.
which makes things better. And more people come and there's more farming
Ah.
and more people to make more things for more people. And now there's business, money, writing, laws, power.
Whoa.
Coming soon to a dank river valley near you.
Oh my gosh. That happened. There was a lot of things that happened just there. So we got, in the span of a few years, we got, in a few years, quote unquote, we got humans, we got animals, we got the domestication of some animals, and then we had farming, and then we had communities, and everything. Now the fun fact, there are more kinds of humans on Earth, but because of us, they're gone. That makes sense. Social hierarchy existed way before humans became humans.
Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, the horse is probably being tamed. Why is all my metal so lame and lumpy? Tired of using lame, sad metal? Introducing bronze, made with special ingredient tin from the far lands of Tinland. I don't know, my dealer
Tinland.
won't tell me where he gets it. Also, guess what?
Yeah,
Meanwhile, out in the the middle of nowhere, they figured out how to put wheels on a horse. Now we're getting somewhere. Also, China. And did I mention Indus River Valley civilization? Nordichico. The Middle East is getting more complicated.
Oh my lord, hunters and gatherers, agrarianism? What's that? Agrarianism? Like, is that like from hunters and gatherers to like cultivating your own food to creating civilizations based off of you being able to control the food supply? Understood. Shouts out to the Middle East.
Maybe because it's in the middle of the East.
It
Knock
means
knock
make-
or
Oh!
clop clop. It's the people with the horses.
Understood.
And they made an empire. And then everyone else copied their horses. Greeks. Ah, look, it must be the Greeks. Or a
Oh my god, guys, that's me. Oh my god, chat. Look. This me. These are my people. I'm Greek. Oh my gosh, chat, it's literally me. Guys, I'm like from this area. Oh my god, wait, what if we watched like Greek history, chat? What if we watched some like crazy? Prove it by making a you don't know.
beta version of the Greeks. Let's check in with the Indus River Valley civilization.
Oh my
I
god.
am colorful.
Go back.
Them, and now there's hot steam in the sky.
Damn.
Food. Fuck it. Maybe east. Knock knock or clop
Clop,
clop.
clop.
It's the people with the horses. And they made an
And then
empire.
they made them, and then
everyone
they
else copied their horses.
copied their horses.
Ah, look, it must be the Greeks, or a beta version of the Greeks. Let's check in with the Indus River Valley civilization. They're gone. Guess who's not gone? China. New arrivals
In India.
Maybe it's those horse people I was talking about.
And their cousins or something.
And they wrote some
Hymns and mantras.
Stuff. You could make a religion out of this. There's the Bronze Age collapse.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Snap. Welcome
Also,
in.
can we switch to a metal that's a little easier to find? Thanks.
Yeah.
Look who came back to Israel. It's the 12 tribes of Israel. And
Oh my gosh.
just
Yeah.
one. He's got like a 10-step program. Here's some huge heads. Must be the Olmecs.
Wait,
The Phoenicians
I
make
want to see the 10-step program though. Loki, hold on. What kind of 10
though. He's got, like, a
commandments they
10-step
got?
program.
I'm God. No one else is God. Don't make fun of my name. You can take Saturday off. Do what your parents say. Don't murder anyone. Don't get too sexy. Don't rob anyone. Don't lie to other people in court. And don't want to do any of the things I just told you not to do. Seems legit. New stream rules. I'm God. No one else is God. Don't make fun of Australia. You can take Saturday off. I take Sunday off. Do what your parents say. Don't murder anyone. Don't get too sexy in my chat. Don't rob anyone in my chat. Don't lie to me, or I will kill you. And don't want to do any of the things I told you not to do. But I want to be God. No, me. I'm the only one that gets to be God. Easy peasy rules. This is the new stream rules, chat. I'm God, and no one else can be God. I'm Oshi? Oh, true. I'm Oshi. No one else is Oshi. I'm Oshi. No one else.
Program. Here's some huge heads. Must be the Olmecs. The Phoenicians make some colonies. The Greeks copy their idea and make some colonies. The Phoenicians made a colony so big it makes colonies. Here comes the Assyrian Empire. Never mind, it's the Babylonian Median. It's the Persian Empire. Wow,
Shouts out to
that's
Persia. Why doesn't anyone give a fuck about Persia anymore? There was a point where we were like, Persians went kind of crazy. But now I hardly hear about Persians. I'd rather listen to Jujutsu Commandments. Nah, man. Only me.
Ah, the Buddha was just enlightened. Who's the Buddha? This guy who sat under a tree for so long that he figured out how to ignore the fact that we're all dying. You can make a religion out of this.
That's modern day
Oops,
Iran,
China just
no.
broke, but while it was
Is
breaking,
it? I
Confucius
thought-
was figuring out how to have good morals.
This is gonna kill me a
The
little
Greeks
bit.
just had the idea of thinking about stuff. And right over here, Alexander just had the idea of conquering the entire Persian Empire.
He was
it's
great.
a great idea. He was great. And
Yeah.
now he's dead. Hopefully
Oh,
the rest
no.
of the gang will be able to share the empire evenly between them. Knock knock, it's Chandragupta. He says,
Oh, is that why? I'm pretty sure I've been told this before. Persia is now Iraq/Iran. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I was like, what happened to Persia? And I'm like, oh, if it turned into Iran. But I thought Persia was still a country. Was it not? Am I behind on this? I thought Persia was still a thing. Persia. Oh, it is just Iran. Okay. I didn't know that Persia had turned into Iran. When the fuck did this happen? In 1935? Oh my gosh. Okay, I got problems, man. Okay, this has been old news. 1935 news. Shouts out to Iran, though. Damn. That makes a lot of sense. I'm behind, chat.
Will you get the hell out of here if I give you 500 elephants? Okay, thanks, bye.
I'm behind my head. You're older than that. It's okay. Thank you. Sorry. Oh my
What about
gosh.
this part? That's the Tamil Kings. No one
messes with the Tamil
Who are the
Kings.
Tamil Kings?
Merchants probably,
Huh.
and they've got spices.
Who'd like to buy the
Spices.
spices? Me, said the Arabians, swiftly buying it and selling it to the rest of the world. Hey, China put itself back together again, with good morals as their main philosophy. Actually, they have 3 main philosophies.
Oh no. Go with the... Wait, what did it say? Having good morals, go with the flow, and fuck you, obey the law. Honestly, I could get behind this. Educational crisis. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I'm just a girl. Fellow person was news for you. Listen! Listen. Also, I need to pee again. Hold on. I have to idle lesson really quick again. No, wrong button. Okay, we're back. Alright, we're back. Let's go to here. Here. Fastest piss in the West. Goddamn right.
Out here, the horse nomads run wild and
I've been listening for like three hours now. Good.
free, and they would like to ransack your city.
I'd like to ransack your city.
Let's check the Greekification levels of the Greekified kingdoms. Greekification overload.
Oh my gosh,
Bye,
that's
said
me.
the Parthians. Bye, said the Jews. Hi,
What?
said the Parthians, taking over the entire place.
What the
Hey, said the Romans, eating the entire Mediterranean for breakfast. Thanks for invading our homeland, said the Jews, who were starting to get tired of people invading their homeland.
Oh no.
Hi, everything's great, said some guy who seems to be getting very popular.
Oh
amongst
my
the
god,
rest.
wait, I know that guy! Wait, I know that guy, chat! I know him! Wait! Lord Rob, wait, what is this collab doing here? I didn't know he had a crossover. Yo, haha, Ramsack. That's a good one. What a legend.
Sitting killed for being too popular, which only makes him more popular. You can make a religion out of this. Want silk? Now you can buy it from China. They just made a
crossover. Aha!
Or you can get their own water.
Oh my
Trade routes,
gosh.
said India, accidentally spreading their religion to the entire southeast. That's a good place for an epic trading kingdom.
Wow.
There goes Buddhism traveling up the Silk Road. I wonder if it'll reach China before it collapses again. Remember the Persian Empire? Yep, said the Persians, making a new one. Axum is getting so powerful they would like to build a long stick. Has anyone
Oh my
populated
gosh.
Madagascar yet? Let's do it together.
China's whole again.
And they broke again.
Still can't cross the Sahara Desert? Try camels.
Hell yeah,
Now we got.
business.
Said the guy.
Oh my gosh,
selling lots of
wow.
gold and slaves. Hi, I live in the Roman Empire, and I was wondering.
Is loving Jesus legal yet?
No.
No. Actually, okay, sure, said Constantine, moving the capital way over here.
Lamau Constantinople.
Don't worry about Rome, it won't fall.
It's the golden age of India.
Let's fucking go. We love science and math. Actually, can we go back and cancel math in specific? I don't like it very much. Yep, Holy Roman. Holy Roman chat. Can we cancel India for making math? I don't like math very much. It makes my head hurt. No, keeps the math. No, math is awesome. What? Why? I don't like math. I don't like math.
There's the Gupta Empire, not Chandragupta, just Gupta. First name
Gupta.
Chandra. The first.
Oh, you know what I did, chat? I recently canceled India. No. Listen, man. Actually, I just realized, isn't Gupta like us? I learned a lot about the Indian caste system recently. And what the fuck?
Guess who's in Rome?
Barbarians.
What's a barbarian? Non-Romans, said the Romans. Being invaded by
Non-Romans.
non-Romans.
Oh my
RIP Roman
god.
Empire. Or actually just half of it. The other half is just
RIP.
fine. But it's not in Rome anymore, so let's give it a new name.
When are they gonna do crusades?
Figured out the stars.
Oh, and here's a huge city. Population everyone.
Oh
The
my
Goat
gosh,
Turks have
that's
taken
my
over the entire
people!
Eurasian steppe. Great job, Goat Turks. How's India? Broken. How's China?
Back together.
How's those
Oh
trading
my
kingdoms?
gosh.
Bigger and there's more of them.
Korea has
Bigger
three
and
kingdoms.
there's
Japan has a
more
kingdom. It's
of
the Sunrise
them.
Kingdom.
Oh my gosh,
In the
intermission.
Arabian desert, on the top of a mountain, the real God whispers in Muhammad's
Really?
ear.
Allah.
He goes down to the cube where everyone worships
Oh my
gods, and he
God,
tells
the
them their gods are
cube.
all fake. And everyone got so
Right.
mad at him when they had to leave town and go to a different town. You can make a religion out of this, and maybe
Oh my
conquer the
gosh.
world as well. The Roman Empire is long gone, but somehow the Pope is still the Pope. Plus, there's...
Shout out Pope!
Kingdoms all over Europe.
I wonder if there's room for Moors. Here's all the wisdom. In a
Lamau?
house. It's the Baghdad House of Wisdom. Just in time for the
Islamic golden age.
Let's bring stuff to the
Oh my
coast
gosh.
and sell it and become the Swahili on the Swahili coast.
Shout
said the
out to the
Swahili
Swahili
coast.
on the
Remember this
Swahili
tiny space you have
coast.
to go through to get from here to there? Someone owns
Crusades
that now.
inbound.
Are you enlightened in the middle of nowhere? The Franks
Tibet.
have the biggest kingdom in Europe, and the Pope is so proud that he invites the king over for Christmas.
Oh my
Surprise, you're
gosh.
the new Roman emperor, said the Pope, pretending to still be part of the Roman Empire.
Oh my
And the Franks
wow.
broke their kingdom into what will later be called France and not France. The
Also,
Northerners,
welcome in
or just
chaotic.
Norse if you don't have much time, are exploring. They go north, from the north to the northern north, and they find some land, two types of land, and they name them accordingly. They also
Frank?
invade some other places.
That still pisses me off. Why did they have to mess with us like that? Without math, there's no coding, so no VTubers. Hush, peasant. Your small quandaries are nothing and no match for my infinite intellectual wisdom. And if I say no math, then I will have no math.
And get called many names, such as Vikings. There's the Rus, the Kievan Rus. Are they Vikings? I don't think
No.
so, said the Kievan Rus. Okay, fair enough. The Pope is ready to make some more emperors of the Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire. It's actually
True,
Germany,
because
but
who would
don't
want to
worry
go
about
to a
it.
place of
New
ice?
kingdoms.
Exactly.
Which brand would you like? Mine's better, mine's better, mine's better. Time to conquer England, said William. It's a bird, it's a plane.
It's the Seljuk Turks.
Oh my
Said the
wow.
Byzantine Empire, who's getting so small it almost doesn't exist anymore. We need help. They need help, so they call the Pope. Hey, Pope, can you help us get rid of the Seljuks? Maybe
Yes,
take back
please.
the Holy Land on the way? Come on, I know you want to take back the Holy Land. Yes, I do actually want to do that. Let's do a crusade.
Crusade.
They did many crusades, some of which almost didn't
That's
fail,
my
but at least the
favorite
Italians
part.
got some sweet trade deals.
I love
Goodbye, Mayans.
crusades.
Hello, Toltecs.
Goodbye, Toltecs.
Hello, Mississippi.
Look at those
Mississippi
mounds. There's the
W.
Pueblo. I always wondered how to build a town in a cliff.
Oh
Guess
my
who's here?
gosh,
Come here.
wow.
Where? Here.
Where?
And Pagan is there. Vietnam unconquered itself. Korea just became itself. And Japan
Wow.
is so addicted to art that the military might have to take over the government.
The
China
Shogunate.
just invented bombs and typing. And the Mongols just invaded most of the universe.
Wow.
Nice going, Genghis. I bet that will last a long time. Some of the Islamic
To be
Turks were
fair,
unaffected by the
it
Mongol
did help
invasions
a
because
long
they were busy
time.
invading
It
India.
did become all time.
Is it Tonga time? I think it's Tonga time. I just found out where the Swahili gets all their gold. Look at this Chad. Means
Zimbabwe.
lake. There's an empire there, right in the middle of
Shouts
the king
out
of
to my
Mali is so
African
rich he's
brothers
going
and
on tour to let everyone know.
sisters.
Wow, that guy's rich, everyone said. The Christians are doing a great job reconquering Iberia, which will soon be called Spain and not Spain. Please remain
Wow.
Christian. We will check in later to see if you're still Christian when you least expect. Whoops, half of Europe just
Spanish
died.
Inquisition.
China's back, yay! Hey,
Oh, yeah,
Clear,
that was
time
the
to
Black
share. New
Death.
kingdoms here and there. Oh, look who controls all the islands. It's the
Oh my
Mahajapit,
gosh.
Majahapit, Mapajahit, Mahapajit, Mapajahit,
Pahit?
Oh,
맞아,
Italy's
파해.
really rich. Time for them to care a lot about art and the ancient classics. It's kind of like a rebirth.
Oh
Here's a
my god,
printer.
I love
Let's
the
make books.
Renaissance.
So you think you can conquer the Byzantine Empire?
Yes.
Yep, said the Ottoman Turks. Nice job, Ottoman Turks.
Shouts
Whoops, you
out
missed the
Ottoman
spot.
Turks!
Don't forget to ban Europe from the Indian spice trade. What? That's bullshit, said Portugal, spiceless.
Well, I guess we'll have to find another way to India.
Oh, true.
Wait,
That's
said
why they
Christopher
named
Columbus,
the
probably
little
smoking crack.
Indians
If the world was
India.
round, let's go this way to India. No, don't worry, we already got this.
They
said
were
Portugal.
not
So Chris goes to
Indians.
Spain. Hey, Spain, want to hire me to find India by going around back of the world? No,
Please.
please, no, please,
Please.
no, please.
Okay.
So he sails into the ocean, and discovers more ocean, and then discovers the Indies and
Wow.
Japan. Let's draw a line to decide who gets which half of the world. The
Me.
Aztec and Inca empires are off to a great start. I wonder if they know that Europe just discovered their
1492
continent.
time.
The Habsburgs are marrying into so many royal families they might have to start marrying each other.
Oh.
Move over, Lithuania. Here comes Moscow. Ivan wants to make Russia great again. Move over, Timurids. Maybe go invade India or something. Persia just made Persia Persian again. Let's make it
W
the other kind
Persia
of
with his
Islam. The one
onion
where we
hat.
thought the first guy should have been the other guy. Hey Christians, do you sin? Now you can buy your way out of hell. That's
Let's
bullshit.
fucking
This whole
go.
thing is bullshit. That's a scam. Fuck
Yes,
the church. Here's
Martin
95
Luther.
reasons why, said Martin Luther in his new book, which might have
Shouts out
accidentally started the
Martin
product.
Luther. I love Martin Luther. He's crazy. I still learned Mongolian throat singing. Also, no, I did not hear about the Kid Crusades. That sounds scary. Super chat to guide. Yo, Trill, buying your way out of. You can send a guide a super chat. That's so based.
Protestant Reformation. You know what would be magnificent, said Suleiman wearing an onion hat? What if the Ottoman Empire was really big, which it is now? What if Russia was big, said Ivan, trying not to be terrible? Portugal
Bruh.
had a dream that they controlled the entire Indian Ocean, including
Oh
the
my,
spice trade.
wow.
And then that dream was real. And Spain realized that this is not India, but they pillaged it anyway. Damn, said England and France. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Then
Yo.
the Dutch revolt and all the hipsters moved to Amsterdam. Damn, said Amsterdam.
Yo.
We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Question 1. Can you get to India through North America? No,
No.
but at least there's beaver. Question 2. Steal the spice
True.
trade.
Shouts
That's not
out
a question,
beaver.
but the Dutch did it anyway. Guess where all the sugar's made?
Okay.
In
The
Brazil.
Caribbean.
In the
Oh.
Caribbean. And it's so
Oh,
goddamn profitable
yeah.
you might forget to not do slavery. The next thing on
True.
Russia's to-do list is to get bigger. Britain and France are having a friendly
L
discussion about who should
slavery.
control the
Chat, can we get an L in the chat for slavery? Can we get an L in the chat? Boo!
entire world, more specifically Ohio. Then it escalates into a 7-year discussion, giving Prussia a chance to show Austria who's boss. But what about
Oh
Britain
my
and
God,
France?
how
Did
much
they
for you
figure out
to
who's
forgive
boss?
all my
Yes, they did. It's
sins?
Britain. Guess who's broke? Also Britain.
$100.
Taxing the hell out of
L
America.
slavery.
Fuck you, says
L.
America, declaring their independence and fighting for it. And France helps them win. Now France is broke. And Britain will have to send their prisoners to a
Thank you,
different
chat.
continent. Wait, France is broke. Why are they...
Thank you for all the L's in the chat. I got a little nervous there, thinking that no one. I got a little bit nervous there that no one was gonna type L.
King and Queen still wear such fancy dresses. Let's overthrow the palace and cut all their heads off, said Robespierre, cutting everybody's head off until someone eventually got mad and cut his head off. You could make a religion. No, don't.
No.
Haiti is starting to like the idea of a revolution, especially the slaves who free themselves.
Abraham Lincoln, if he was Gen Z, fuck this L slavery. That would have been so bad. I would have been like, what do I do with this?
By killing their masters. Why didn't we think of this before?
True.
Wait, who's in charge of France now? Said Napoleon, trying to take over
Shouts
Europe.
out
Luckily,
short
they
King
banished him to an
Napoleon.
island.
But he came back.
Luckily, they banished him to another island. There goes Latin America, becoming independent in the Latin American Wars
Oh
of
my God,
Independence. Britain
shouts
just
out
figured how
Latin
to turn steam
America.
into power, so now they can make
Many different types of machines. And
Yo.
factories with machines in them, so they can make a lot of products real fast.
Shouts
Then they
out.
invent some trains and conquer India and maybe put some trains there. Hey, China, said Britain, buy stuff from us. Nah, dude, we already got everything. says China. So Britain tried to get them addicted to
Industrialization.
opium, which worked actually.
Opium. Nah, chat. All we do in this chat is copium. Am I right, fellas?
But then China made it illegal and dumped it all into the sea. So Britain threw a hissy fit and made them open up 5 cities and give them an island. Britain and Russia are playing a game where they try to stop each other from conquering Afghanistan.
Hell yeah,
Also, the
opium
Sultan
war.
of Oman lives in Zanzibar now.
That's just where he
Zanzibar.
lives.
Why?
India just had a revolution and they would like to govern themselves now. Nope, said
Big
Britain,
copium
governing them even
huffs.
harder than before.
Damn right. Telegrams.
Technology is about to go crazy.
Oh my
The United States
wow.
finally figured out whether slavery is good or bad. It's
It's
bad,
bad.
they decided. And then they continued manifesting their destiny, which is to kill the rest of
Shout.
the natives and take their land and maybe kick out the Mexicans too.
That's my people. What the heck? That's my people. I liked Mexico. Why'd they have to fuck us over like that, man? I'm just a girl. You have lots of different people, that's true. They fucked us over, dog.
I know, let's rape Africa, said Europe,
What?
scrambling to see who could rape it the fastest.
What?
Britain and France are still hungry.
They did what to
The United States ran
Africa?
out of destiny to manifest, so they're looking for more. Wait, Spain controls Cuba. Well, blame something on them and go to war. What should we blame on Spain? Let's blame the Maine on Spain. So they blame
What?
the Maine on Spain. Now we're in business. To celebrate, they kick Panama out of Panama and make a canal connecting the two
Boo
oceans.
Panama!
Britain just found oil in the Middle East.
No, not boo Panama,
China
boo
is so
US
tired of being
Panama.
bossed around that they delete their old government and make a new, stronger government, which is accidentally weaker and controlled by a guy from the previous government.
Bruh.
Europe hasn't had a war since the last war, so they start World War I. Look at those guns. It's gonna be a great war. So great we won't need a second one. After it's over, they blame Germany. Russia went on strike
Oh
and the workers
my
overthrew the government.
God.
Now everyone's paycheck is the same.
Communism in the Soviet Union.
The Arabs
Oh
ruled
my
and Britain helps.
God.
Now the Ottoman Empire's gone, so we can give the Jewish
People a place to live.
Hopefully
Oh
the
my
Arabs
gosh.
won't mind. Let's
Yeah,
cut the cake,
hopefully they
said
won't
Sykes and
mind.
Picot, carving up the remains of the
Historically, I don't think they minded.
Except Turkey. Turkey makes a brand new turkey.
Man, that would be
Saudis
really
conquer
sad if
Arabia.
that
It just
statement
seemed like
aged
the right thing to
poorly.
do.
I don't think they'd
Yes, it's the
care.
1920s calling. Let's get in the car and drive to a party and listen to jazz on the radio and go
Yo,
to the movies. The
that's
economy's
me.
great and it'll probably be great forever. Just kidding.
Yep.
Germany's
Oh.
back featuring Hitler, the angry mustache model, and he's mad at the Jews for existing. Japan is
What? Oh no, chat. I don't think I like this part of the movie. I don't think I like this part of the movie. I'm gonna close my eyes. Tell me when it's over.
finally conquering the East, and they're so excited they rape Nanking way too hard. They should probably just deny it. Hitler's out of control, so the international community tackles him and tries to
Stop
explain why
it.
killing all the Jews is a bad idea. But he kills
bad.
himself before they could explain it to him.
That's
Bruh.
World War II.
Bonus round, Pacific Showdown. United States versus Japan.
Oh no!
Fight.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh,
Finish
oh
it.
no!
Let's
Oh
unite all the
no!
nations and have some
World peace.
The really fucked up thing is that they really didn't need to do that. The war was over. They really didn't have to do that, but they did. Just because they wanted to see it. Just because they wanted to see what would happen. They were ready to surrender. They just wanted to see what was fun.
Seems legit. Hi, I'm Gandhi, and if Britain doesn't get the hell out of India, I'm going to starve myself in public. Wow, that worked. Bonus, now there's Pakistan. Actually, 2 Pakistans. One of them could be Bangladesh later. The Jews and the
Oh
Arabs
my
finally
gosh.
figured out which one of them should live in the Holy Land. Me, they both said at the same time. Let's divide up the land so everyone's happy.
Psych, they both get angrier.
Look out,
Bruh.
China. There's a new China in China. What's on the menu? Communism. No thanks, said the other China, escaping to an island. I wonder which one is the real China. There's the Korean War, Korea versus Korea. Nobody wins, then it's on pause forever. Let's meet the sponsors. Oh, it's the 2 global superpowers. They're having a friendly debate over which economic system is good and which one is an evil virus of Satan. And they both have atom bombs. Fight! Wait, no, that would be the end of the world. Let's just keep it cool and spy on each other instead. And make sure we have enough atom bombs. I'll race you to space. Now let's make some more countries fight themselves. Europe is tired of pillaging other continents, and the continents they were pillaging are tired of being pillaged. So here's a new map with new countries. Now you can't tell who they're being pillaged by.
Oh my
The United
god!
States finally decided whether racism is good or bad. They decided it's bad. and
It's
the world
bad,
agrees.
guys.
South Africa might need another minute to think about it.
Oh,
Let's check
no.
the world population. Whoa.
Whoa. That's a
Technology's
lot.
better too. That might keep happening.
Yo,
The Soviet
Tori!
Union decides to relax a little and accidentally falls apart. Europe makes a union, so now they can all use the same money, except Britain because they don't feel like
Japan
it.
did it
Let's
only
check
because
the
the
mail.
capture soldier
Surprise, it's
lied
on
and
the
said they
computer.
had hundreds
Whoops,
of them.
someone just attacked
What?
America. I bet they'll remember that.
No! No!
Phone call. Surprise, it's in your pocket. Want to learn everything? Surprise, it's on the computer. Now your phone's a computer, which is in your pocket. Whoops, the economy just crashed. Don't
Uh-oh.
worry, the big banks won't fail because they're not supposed to. Surprise,
Uh-oh.
flying robots.
What?
Want to
Uh-oh.
print a brain? Some
Yes.
people have no friends. Some people
Me.
have no food. The globe
Me.
is warming.
And the
Yep.
ocean is full of plastic.
Yup.
Let's save the planet, said everybody, not knowing how. Let's invent a thing inventor, said the thing inventor after being invented by a thing inventor. That's pretty cool. By the
Huh.
way, where the hell are we?
Yeah, chat, we did it. How was that? I love billboards. Shouts out to my king. Shouts out to my king. We love billboards. Shouts out.
All day and all night.
Good shit, chat.
Day about and wonder
That one was
we speak to
that was what's it called? History of the Entire World, I guess, by Bill Words. Shouts out, King. He makes a lot of amazing music. He's actually very big. One of my favorite, he's one of my favorite musical artists, unironically. I really like his music. It goes bowler. Oh yeah, baby.
Here comes the sun.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun.
Musical artists, do you mean musicians? No, he does everything by himself. He's fucking insane. He does literally everything himself. He's a fucking freak, bruh. Literally makes the videos himself. Almost like you, kinda. This is his favorite part of the video, guys. Cause he makes it himself. This beat is funky as hell.
Is it really over? Time waits for no one. It doesn't wait now either. I can't explain the way that I'm feeling. Into words and then send it all. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun.
It will be here for an additional time. It will be here for an additional time.
Bringing you love and
Shining on everyone.
here comes the sun.
If this song ain't good enough, I'll erase it. I love it. Also, my kazoo's broken. Do you want to know why my kazoo's broken, chat? My kazoo's broken because I blew on it too much, and now the part that's supposed to vibrate, that is a little too, it's too loose. So now I have to get a new insert and put a new piece of plastic on it so that it becomes tighter and that it can vibrate because it's not vibrating enough. Yep. I blew too hard. Yeah, you broke the membrane. I blew on the membrane a little too much. Why not get a fancy metal one? It is fancy and metal. It is a fancy metal one, but I blew too hard on it and now it doesn't, it's stretched out too much. So now I have to get a new one. Is there a high-end kazoo that I can buy? Probably not. High-end kazoo. Let's see. If this song ain't good enough, I'll erase it. Let's see. Fans... kazoo, fancy. Kazoo metal trombone? Hold the hell up. Hold the hell up. Hold the hell up. Trombone kazoo? I'm sorry, what? What? A trombone kazoo? What the hell? What? That's fucking sick, bro. Interesting. Do we get a trombone? What's next? An electric kazoo? I don't know. There are probably things out there. Find a YouTube video of it. Trombone kazoo. Let's see. Trombone kazoo. Why is that necessary when you can just change the note yourself? That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. I don't think it does anything. I don't think it does anything. I'm gonna be honest. Thank you, bro. Not even moving the slide, that's what I'm saying. It's lying to you. What is a trumpet kazoo?
It's the trumpet kazoo from Kazooie Kazoos. It's made in the USA by the original American kazoo company up in Eden, New York. They start with the metal kazoo. They add the metal trumpet stuff. It's got a nice plastic mouthpiece that's not too hard on your teeth. It's got little red plastic springy valves that don't really do anything to the sound, but they're fun to play with while you're...
Yep, it's just for show. Alright, chat, that was lame. That was freaking lame, chat. That was lame. They baited me. They literally just freaking baited me, chat. I can't believe they would do this to me. Oh well. Ain't got nothing on the banjo lately. Damn right, chat. Damn right, ain't got nothing on the banjo lately. Oh man, that slime in my wallet was already opened. Me too, man. It sucks. Oh well. We go on. We live on. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on. Well, chat, I hope you enjoyed today's Power Wash Simulator as well as our banjo. Sorry, what, our banjo? I hope you enjoyed today's Power Wash Simulator as well as our what did we just do? Oh yeah, reacting stream. It was fun. It was fun. I hope you had a fun time too. It was pretty sick. Yeah. It was fun. Glad. I'm very, very happy that you enjoyed it. Cause I did. Getting my stamp. Yeah. If you're here at the end of the stream, you can collect another stamp. Get your stamps here. You get 2 stamps per stream. 1 at the beginning and 1 at the end. So if you're here for the end one, feel free to redeem your little stamp here. It's a cute little thing. You like it? I hope you like it, because I think it's mega cute. Let's do copy here. Heck yeah! Stamps, yeah! I wish I could get stamps on YouTube. I'm gonna figure out a way to make it also possible for YouTube people to get a stamp. I just need to figure out what kind of command will trigger it. Oh, you know what? Oh, well, I guess that wouldn't work, would it? Oh, well, maybe I can redeem it on my own. I don't know how it would work. Oh, I'll have to see it. I'll have to see how it goes. But yes. Also, Darksider, you don't get another one. You already got like 5 today. Oh well. Thank you, everyone. Did not. Did too. Thank you so much, Anticaras. Thank you so much, Melbourne. Welcome in, Baroni. Thank you, and Kenny. Thank you, and Silver. Thank you, and Rumskull. Thank you, and Mango Madness. And thank you, and Yours.net for checking in. What was I gonna do? Oh, one more thing. And thank you, Luto. I lost my brain. Oh yeah, take care. Thank you, everyone. What I wanted to do was just do this. Yep, super easy. I have to do one more thing. Power wash Sim. Power wash Sim 2. Yeah, the videos. Minutes. Good luck on your banjo, find the kazoo for you. Thank you. I hope I find it soon because it will make me very sad if I can't see my kazoo soon. Cause I do like my kazoo a lot. And it saddens me that I don't have a kazoo. That works super good. So, yeah, we'll work on it though. Okay, chat. Okay, chat. Thank you so much for coming in today. It's a blessing in disguise, chat. I know Pock hates my kazoo. It's fine. You can hate my kazoo, man. It's whatever. Hate my kazoo. See if I care. See if I care. You know, what do I care? It's fine. Let's send some love over to... Let's send some love to Shu Mimi. Love her. Shu Mimi. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Oh, I think I messed something up, actually. I need to... The image that I used is going to be in here open. There we go. Okay. Bye, everyone. Behave yourselves.